Right. Welcome, everybody. Yeah, this is going to be the first episode in the Tales of Epperia. So let me transition and show you who's all playing. And I'll also make sure that they can speak as well, because you guys missed out on some gems of a conversation as we were going live.
I no speak.
It's not gems.
It's
terrible.
If I speak, I'm in big trouble.
Well, everybody can
It's
hear
true.
you guys now, so...
No, they can't. Shh.
Shout
Now
and
we're
chat
just
if you
gonna
guys
not
can
say
hear 'em.
anything.
No, we're just gonna stare into the,
I can't.
in the
I'll
cameras.
get Lamba's channel in trouble.
Can I just say that some of the cropping is really bothering me and I want to fix it.
I know. Tales of
I have
Epperia,
not-
not Vesperia.
Travels in
Yeah.
Epperia.
Epperia.
Wow.
Yeah, cropping and stuff will be edited as things go along. I'm just a complete and utter noob when it comes to streaming, so things will be like tweaked around and stuff as I figure shit out. Because streaming, yay! I definitely haven't been doing it for like 2.5 years.
No. That's true.
Right. So
Mikey.
Don't ask, Mikey. Don't ask. It's better that you don't know.
yeah.
You didn't.
Listen.
So for you guys that haven't seen, if you're watching the stream, if you look on the side, we've got the DnDbeyond extension, which means you guys will be able to keep up with all of the players' hit points and stuff as we go along.
It
So
doesn't work for me.
there will be combat maps on Roll20 on a different team when we come to that, but the normal screen will just be kind of running with this to keep the story going. And for those of us that have D20s, we'll be rolling them for general checks normally.
Yes.
So yeah, I guess at this point we hand over to Matt.
No, we don't. No, I'm all good.
So Matt, I pass the world on to you, my friend. Take us into this.
Mr. Pixel, let's go.
I'm Mr. Pixel now, guys. Welcome.
It really is. It's the worst.
Okay, so let's get this started then. Just fluttering through my notes, my pages of notes.
I feel like Matt is sweating.
I'm sweating, man. Pop. Okay,
Matt's so prepared.
I'm prepared.
This is good.
Welcome. Shh. Welcome to the world of Epperia and the continent of Delos. The year is 1245 AR after rest. Delos is part of a transcontinental landmass fusing the continents of Eldasara and Brugiel with it. Delos is overwhelmed with luscious plains, rolling hills, and ever-growing forests, with mountain ranges dotting the landscape. Delos is dedicated to the freedom and expression of its people, forming colleges of magic to help its people learn it, while to the east and southeast of Delos, you can find the continent of Brugiel, a rather barren and harsh wasteland of aftermath, thriving on war and brute strength to take whatever they want. Thriving and growing more and more to the southern areas of the land is the continent Eldasara, a huge overgrown jungle-type landscape consisting of magical forests and crazy environments. Rumor has it that it's the birthplace of all life within Epperia and houses the craziest of creatures, making it the most dangerous place in all of Epperia. However, our adventure begins back in the continent of Delos, within the Donburian Empire. The Donburian Empire is ruled by the current king, Julius von Domber the 15th, who is reaching his 200th year. He rules with compassion and understanding, believing in his people and wanting them to be able to do their best for the empire and himself. The crown believes in this and wishes for its people to always have a second chance at life, as long as they are willing anyway. It takes a small portion of what you earn as taxes. You follow its laws and worship the local leaders, and in return, you're provided safety from the monstrosities that lurk outside each settlement's walls, which to this day have caused mercenary groups to flood into the empire, earning coin wherever they travel. There are rumors of tensions rising between the Donburian Empire and the Leandrian Empire near the border to the east, causing people to be on high alert. We begin in the small town of Northlock, locating itself in the northwestern reaches of the Donburian Empire. The town came to fruition due to the giant lake and fertile earth, where a variety of freshwater fish live and crops grow quicker than usual, leading the town in the direction of fishmongering and agriculture. With their delicious fish and nutritious crops, they use them as their main exports in trade, feeding the masses of the Dunburian Empire. While on an even smaller scale, we begin with two exotic individuals roaming into the town of Northlock. Enaloon and Garret, would you like to describe yourselves for everyone?
You go first.
What? Who go first? Who is you?
Ladies first.
You.
Wow, me? Wow. Okay. Okay. So like, for the people watching or for like everyone. So
For everyone.
describing my character basically.
Yeah,
Yeah.
describing your character basically.
Okay. Sorry, I'm nervous. I am Enaloon Thalassa. I am a high elf cleric from the capital of Zalaf. It is an elven continent. Well, it's part of an elven continent. I am 213 years old. Yes, I know. It's old. Whatever. It's fine.
Grandma!
I am a high elf of I'm pretty tall, you know. I'm like tallish, whatever height you would say 170 centimeters is. I don't know, freedom height, you know. My hair is black. I have black hair, you can see, obviously, with a white streak and blue eyes, and obviously pale as fuck because I'm actually a night elf. Well, not night elf. What? Hello? I'm a high elf, but I'm also of the moon. Basically, I'm a night elf. Just don't question it. I come from a family of clerics. They have been highly religious, but I have decided not to take on the religious feats of my family and go my own way, discovering other kinds of magic besides just the normal cleric, things. Yeah. Yes, that is all I want to say for now.
All
Everything
right.
else is secret.
So my character is Garret Overhill. I am a halfling. I have short brown hair, about up to the ears. I'm slightly tanned, and a bit of a serious face expression. And I'm about 3'2". So a very tiny boy. I have a dark scarf hiding part of my face, a dark blue sash running from the right shoulder to the left hip, a belt that holds a spear on the back, dirty white wrist wraps, dark blue baggy pants, soft dark leather boots, and a nasty scar in the right side.
Nice. Okay. So with that,
Why
it
didn't
is
you go
also...
first?
What?
Why didn't you go first? Now I wouldn't know what to say.
Okay. It is the 10th of October on this day, and the Harvest Festival is upon the land. It is a sacred day in which the Dunburian Empire holds every year in worship to the goddess Shanti for blessing their lands with fertility. The festival is held all day, and the streets are filled with all manners of races, being a day in which everyone is equal and celebrations are held high, with coloured streamers and illusionary fireworks being let off by travelling performers and minor mages. Small groups of bards and musicians litter the streets, making everywhere a cheery sight to behold. The smells of roasting meat, spices, and strong ale fill the streets, bombarding you from all directions. You hear the laughter of children and people cheering and booing as patrons of various festival games win and lose their earnings. You see multiple stalls decorated around the market area with a variety of different games, and right in the center, near the foundation of the plaza itself, is a huge glass bowl which is filled with this thick orange liquid and has multiple taps as you see the people of the town refilling the tankards at it. You also see a small crowd gathered around a small stage in which a big, stocky human man wearing a cloak that diagonally kind of cuts across his body is shouting something about guilds and recruiting members. Next to him, you also see three interesting individuals. If you'd like to describe your characters, Jin, Jasper, and Wilhelm.
We'll let the pretentious one go first.
Can I do mine in full character, or does it have to be explained?
You can explain it, or if you want, do it in full character.
I kind of want to do it in full character.
Here we go.
Apologies, let me just bring up my backstory. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Prince Jasper Bensworth. I'll have you know, my father is a very, very high-ranking man. I was born and bred a true royal blood, nothing you peasants would know about. My Bensworth family spans back generations. But they have gone soft, pathetic. My father, a weak man. Many before him ruled with iron fists, and I yearn for those days to return. So I have left and abandoned that pitiful family behind. Jasper, myself, I am a dashing figure, 6'1", tan, blonde, blue eyes, as perfect as man can make. You will never see me get my hands dirty if I do not need to. I will not sully myself with the land. These peasants will be assisting me along my journey to show everyone how my family should be ruling the lands that it owns. Begone, peasants.
Dan, do you want to go next?
So I was just writing some notes down. So I'm Wilhelm Bastard. I'm come from a family of a middle class known for their education and occupations, mainly doctors and historical teachings. I'm like 27 years of age, 6 foot, and I studied a lot of blood infusions to seek the knowledge of dark power. And also I love adventure, so I travelled a lot. But that's about it. I should seek power. I should want all the power.
So, my character's name is Jinzeroffs. You can call him Jin for short. He is a silver dragonborn, about the same age as Wilhelm, 6'7", has a few markings, a little bit grizzled from being an adventurer and a bit of a gun for hire, and recently hired as Jasper's bodyguard, because, as you all may have seen, he clearly can't handle himself.
Perfect.
Okay. Garret and Enaloon, you make your way closer, and as you listen to these three individuals and the man announcing their presence, you hear, "Looking for 2 members for a guild party to join the Guild of Libra. If you're here to further your skills and up your strength, or even discover secrets of the world and its magic, this is the guild for you. You'll be guaranteed fame, fortune, unresolved power and knowledge. Come on and all and sign up for this wonderful opportunity. You two," he looks at you two, Garret and Enaloon. "You look like 2 aspiring adventurers awaiting to go on all sorts of quests. How about it? You want to join this strong-looking group? Also, the higher your rank you get within the guild, the more access you have within it. Hell, you could even access the restricted parts of the guild. I don't even know much about them myself. So, what says you?"
I turn to Enaloon. So, what do you think?
Enaloon side-eyes Garret, saying, "Well, power, I guess. It would make sense for the quest that I am on, as you know already. But I'm not for one traveling with multiple people. What do you say?"
I mean, yeah, we can get stronger. Might as well give it a go, right?
I agree. Why not?
All right.
Don't be shy. Don't be shy. Come up here. Come up here. And just mingle with the group a bit if you want. Just get a bit of a feel for everyone.
All right. I'll go up there.
Okay, so you make your way up.
Yes.
Okay, you two. And both of you are greeted by Jin, Jasper, and Wilhelm.
Jinzeros. Please greet these fools. I do not want to speak to them.
Annalyn
Welcome.
rolls her eyes for the first time.
I'll take it you two will be joining us for this little adventure. You seem pretty strong and abled. Looks like you might be some good additions to the team. Jinzeros then kind of leans into them a little bit more. My apologies for Jasper. You do kind of get used to it, but you
The
know.
world is very lucky to have you, and so am
You
I.
don't.
About that.
May the power protect you always.
Annalyn says, "It's nice to meet you all. Well, most of you, anyways. I hope that we can explore and have many good journeys together and in seek of power and riches."
Okay, you lot. Can I first of all get you to sign this form, which doctrates you becoming honorary members of the guild? So he hands all of you this big, like, it's kind of like a pretty long list, and you can see it has like multiple names of all these other groups who have like signed up as well. And so he passes you guys a quill with some ink on it, and he passes it for you all to sign.
Well, I'll be the first one to sign it because I'm so eager for this.
Do you sign it in your own blood?
Yeah. That's my character. Anything good? I'm like, yes.
Blood oath time.
Yep.
If the guild goes down, you go down.
Yeah,
Made a
but it
pact
won't go
now.
down. Unless it's by me.
Right. Annalyn reads the fine print, studies the paper.
Okay.
She says,
Fuck, maybe I should have done that.
she says, "I have seen many such contracts in my days. It looks alright, I would say, but I will still always be skeptical, but I will sign." She signs the paper in her magnificent handwriting and hands it off to the next person.
I'll take it from her and sign as well. And pass it on.
Yep, I'll sign it as well.
Jasper takes the contract as the last to sign, sees everyone's dirty, horrible fingerprints covered in blood, looks at the piece of paper disgustingly and says, "Well, I suppose I'll join."
Love it. Love it. Love it. Okay, now that you have all signed, I present to you each an honorary emblem of the Guild of Libra. And he hands you these kind of like finely crafted little emblems which can have like a pin section which you can put on like your garments and stuff. And the emblem itself is it's essentially of like a book for the base with a sword going through it with a bow and arrow on top. And then it seems that it has this kind of like energy emanating as the background for the emblem.
Cool.
Okay. So now that you guys have signed up, you are now honorary members. And with that, I shall see you tomorrow, 8 a.m. in the morning, sharp, for your first quest. For the rest of the night, enjoy yourselves. Have a I can't speak. have a browse of the fine festival and make sure to take part in some of the games, I guess. Do what you want, but make sure you're here 8 a.m. sharp, and I will see you then.
This is
Alright.
outrageous. Outrageous. Jasper does not get out of bed before 10 a.m.
Well,
Oh, you
10 a.m.
You're
Don't
gonna be,
worry, I'll wake you up.
I can just imagine Wilhelm and Jasper just like Jinzeros just literally picking Jasper up and just having to carry him until 10 a.m.
People just keep
It's like,
sleeping.
didn't work.
I will not have that filthy peasant Wilhelm be touching me, thank you.
Oh, okay.
Wilhelm, was it?
Yes.
How did you end up with this guy?
It's a long and complex
Do
story,
not
and
speak. I will explain.
Okay.
Garret, I was merely looking for some able-bodied people to assist me, and I would be paying them in wonderful splendor. And I'm a generous man.
It's not worth it.
Right. So
Unfortunately, I had to settle for this creature.
So if it's not worth it, why are you still there?
It is
Sounds
worth
quite
it, but
desperate.
I'm desperate.
Right.
And each
okay.
day gets harder and harder to tolerate.
I
I
can
thought it would
imagine.
get easier by now, but it gets worse.
I can imagine. This is gonna be fun.
There's a reason I'm having to be a bodyguard. It may not be for
so
everybody
they
else
don't murder
attacking
each other?
Jasper.
And also, I don't have a choice now. I'm under contract.
Right.
That's true.
Okay.
So,
Jin kind of looks around the rest of the festival and stuff.
Okay.
Jasper, will you be staying with us, or will you be looking more for a tavern or somewhere to get some kind of drinks?
Well, I'll be first scanning this filthy, filthy place to try and find some sort of suitable accommodation for tonight. Because quite frankly, the amount of dirt in this place is disgusting.
Jin just rolls his eyes.
Same.
Edelyn rolls her eyes the second time. Yes, it will count them all. There'll be a lot.
We'll put an
wouldn't
eye rolling
understand.
count into chat.
You non-royals would not understand.
Excuse me, Jasper, but I come from royal descent as well, so I
Oh,
see you
you're
shut
a
your
royal, are you?
face. Yes.
Oh, a real one.
Yes.
I'm so surprised. I wouldn't have guessed looking at you.
Well, wouldn't have guessed many things with your small brain of yours, would you now?
Oh, a big mouth for such a small, peasant little lady.
Little lady, excuse me. I don't think you're quite right. I have many more experience years than you do.
Your many years on this earth do not count.
And Edelyn rolls her eyes for the third time and continues to practice her magic in peace.
DM, could I do a perception check to see if I can see any kind of bars or taverns?
Yeah, sure.
Where is it? No, that is a natural one. First roll of the campaign, and I nat one straight into it.
That literally tells the story of the campaign right now.
Right. Okay.
Okay,
Well, everyone will be happy except for Jasper. Fine.
so for natural one, you are basically just bombarded with the amounts of crowds of people just walking around the festival itself. You can see a few different like stalls full of various festival type games, and you can like look around at the buildings if you want, but you can't pinpoint the exact location of what looks to be a tavern.
Right. I will let you lead the way then, Jasper, since you seem to have a key eye for finding better establishments.
Well, as you have failed me already, Jinzeros, I don't understand why I pay you, but you have some muscular talent to you, so why not keep you around, I suppose.
I should point out you haven't actually paid me up until this point.
Yeah,
No.
you have signed contracts with me. I am a man of my word. Your payment is in lieu. You will see it very shortly. Once Jasper can have a drink and forget about this disgusting, hideous place.
I need a drink.
I think we all
Yeah,
need a
I'm
drink
gonna
at this
need
point.
Yep.
Is there anywhere we can get some wine around here?
I mean, I can roll perception, as I don't know what to roll.
Right.
Yeah, it's a perception if you just want to look around the general area. You can always ask, like, say for instance, a commoner who's close by, they may be able to point you into the right direction, that kind of jazz.
Matt, what do you roll for perception, apart from your modifier? What's the initial?
1d20.
Okay.
Most ability score rollers are a 1d20.
Okay, now if I remember how to do this.
Oh, here we go.
I'm guessing that didn't go so well. Hold on.
Oh no,
So
that's a 1d plus 20. It's
Okay.
slash
Yeah.
R base 1d20.
okay, I thought it might have been. There we go. 50.
Okay.
There we go.
Not better.
There we
That's
go.
better.
Okay,
Much
so
better.
I'm less blind than you.
Okay.
So maybe I can have a look around.
Okay. So with that, you have a bit of a good look around for like a few minutes, trying to like eye up a lot of the buildings and stuff what surrounds this kind of market area, and you do see one kind of sign which looks as though it's got like a picture of like a fish for the actual sign itself, and you can see under it the salty salmon, and you assume that it looks very tavern-like, with like people with drinks walking out of the building, having a good old laugh, and having a bit of a chinwag.
There we go. Does that sound pleasing, my lord?
Well, despite you being probably the most disgusting creature I've ever seen, you did a better job than Ginzeros, so have a coin.
Thank you.
Mark that off your character sheet, Josh.
That was so I flick a coin just into the mud for him.
Oh no.
I sigh and look at you and shake my head and. I pick it up. I'm desperate.
So are you guys making your way to the salty salmon then?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So you approach the salty salmon, and it's a decent sized tavern. Like it's pretty big in size, and it's bordering kind of near a shore of what seems to be a lake, which like intercepts into the town. And the tavern itself also seems to be conjoined to another type of dock-like building. And from what you can see like little rowing boats and stuff near the dock area, to which you can assume is some kind of like boat house or something, which is connected to this tavern. And you guys enter through into the salty salmon, and as you get inside, you are greeted by various townsfolk, so like all cheering along, just having a great old time. You see a lot of different types of like races of people here. It's just like bombarding the amount of people here, and you see at the actual bar area itself, about, I'd say she's about 5'7". This human woman who's she don't look too old, but she's not young. You estimate her about in her early 30s, something like that. And she looks pretty lean and muscular, as she has kind of like a bun, and she wears this kind of like not too much a maid-like dress, but it seems a bit more masculine in nature. Like she's got her arms like the sleeves rolled up, and like you can see she's got like a little pinafore like tied around her, as she's just cleaning on the bar top itself, as you can see a lot of kind of liquids all over the bar table. And you're greeted by her saying, "Oh, hello there, you group of exotic individuals. What were you looking for? What's your poison? What do you want?"
Yeah, I would like a whole bottle of wine, please.
I would like actual poison to poison my friend over here.
Oh, are you actually saying this like, out loud to her right now?
I want his money first.
You want his money first, okay.
I'll be a good boy for now.
You'll be a good boy for now.
Failing
Yeah.
that, a bottle of one of your moderately priced spirits.
Moderately priced spirits?
I'll
I will
talk
have
to
to say.
Jasper, and I'll say, "Hey, fancy boy, I'm sure you can spare a round for all of us, right?"
Spare a round. For you, man who I have just met. Please. At best, I would get Ginzeros one, but he even failed to find the tavern.
Does that mean you give me one?
No, peasant, you've had your coin. And now I will take a large ale.
Okay, so for the elven lady, what did you want again? A full bowl of wine
Yes, please.
for
I
a
don't need
fine
glass.
for a fine bottle. Oh, shit. For a fine bottle, that would cost you about 5 gold pieces. If you want anything cheaper than that, we can do you a pitcher of wine.
Just give me the cheapest thing you have. It doesn't matter what it is, as long as I don't remember.
Peasant.
Um,
Peasant.
okay. That would be 2 silver pieces then, please.
All right.
I'll go for an ale.
You go for an ale. So and you fine looking boy, you wanted an ale too?
No, please, do not try and use your lovely dialect on me, lovely lady. Yes, it was an ale.
Okay, so 2 ales, and you two, the Dragonborn and big boy over here.
Moderately priced bottle of spirits. 2 glasses, Wilhelm, or
Yeah, 2.
with 2 glasses, yeah.
Okay, so for the 2 ales, that'll be 1 silver piece each, and for the spirits, that'll be 2 silver pieces each, please.
Don't worry, I've got this, Wilhelm.
Okay.
I'll cover the
thank you.
cost.
Oh, isn't that charming?
I'll buy you the next load.
Charming, isn't it? Almost makes you feel sick.
Wait, so hang on. 1 gold piece is 10 silver pieces, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh yeah, I did mean to ask how you deduct money because I was trying to find an equipment.
So if you go onto your equipment, where there's it should say currency near the right hand side of equipment.
Yeah.
Click on that, and then if you hover over where the
Yeah.
numbers are, you can decrease it and increase it.
Uh-huh.
It will take some slight math, so if you do like 4 silver, it won't automatically take it off the gold. You've just got to remove the gold and add it back on as silver.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a bit annoying like that.
How many did you say silver was to a gold?
10.
10.
10.
10. Okay.
Basically, it's 10 for everything. So 10 silver pieces is 1 gold. 10 gold pieces is 1 platinum, and
Okay.
vice versa for everything.
Except for Electrum, but hardly anyone uses Electrum.
Yeah,
Okay. I got it.
unless you're some kind of like otherworldly race or some shit. But yeah. So I'm assuming you guys are gonna like sit down and just enjoy having the drinks for a bit then.
Yeah.
Yep.
You Nietzsche, you was having the full bottle of wine, weren't you?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Okay. So, I can't remember. So for everyone who is, are you downing the whole thing, or are you taking your time with it, Nietzsche?
I'm just gonna sit in the corner and sip it for a while.
Okay, that's fine. Okay, so as you guys sit down and you are given your drinks, you just kind of have a nice peruse of the actual tavern itself. You just see various people who just sat inside it, and a lot of them are just making their way in and out in like huge like drones of various townsfolk. It's just hectic because you just hear all the music being blasted out from out in the plaza, and you just hear just a lot of people just rambling on about the festival games, what they've been participating in. You hear word of some of the festival, like some of the names of the festival games as well as you're sitting around, and you hear one of them is known as Greased Fish Catching, another known as A Fishy Surprise, Sean T's Beanstalk, Strength of the Reel, Toss a Pouch, and The Big Catch. And these are the main festival games to which you hear are currently outside in the plaza.
Toss a pouch sounds just right up my alley.
Of course it would.
What was that, small man?
Nothing.
Small man. What?
So,
He is pretty
I mean-
small for a Goliath.
Yeah.
He's only 6 foot.
Oh, right.
He's an inch smaller than me, so as far as I'm concerned, he's non-existent.
I mean, for me, everything is tall because he's pretty much twice my.
Yeah, he's twice
height,
your
so-
size.
Jinzeros, did you hear something? Oh, Garret, you were speaking. I apologise.
Oh lord.
Yeah, Gingeros just like takes a shot, just takes a shot and then pours another one.
Ah.
I roll my
Okay.
eyes.
So Annaloon, Garret,
Hi.
don't see many elves of your descent in these lands. What brings you over here?
Well, I was just on my own journey, trying to run away from some things, get away, learn new things. I'm much more of an explorer than my family. My family is more of a, sit at home, do magic, religion, all that dumb stuff. But I am not like them, and I want to find more power. So I ventured here, and yeah, I met Garret a few days ago. And yeah, that's it.
Interesting. Sounds like a great cause.
Yes. Annaloon looks quietly down at the table and takes another sip of her wine.
Net.
Yes. Very riveting story, I'm sure. We're all just on the edge of our seats. Jinzeros, how have I told you the story of the Benswus before?
Only 13 times.
I will not accept that backsass. Jasper rolls his eyes at Jinzeros and goes back to his ale.
If you wanted to enlighten these others about it, of course.
Well, I'm glad you asked.
Takes another shot.
Garret and Annaloon, I have not graced you with the wonderful story of my family, or I should say, my previous family.
I
My
roll
current-
my eyes in advance.
I start drinking a lot more.
The Benswiths are a long line of previously strong, demanding individuals.
Wait, previously, does that mean you are not strong, demanding individuals? You do mean that you are weak?
I'm speaking about my family, Annaloon. I will
chuckle a
not
bit.
have you interrupt me again.
But he is weak.
Excuse me?
My great-great-grandfather ruled with no remorse, and everyone feared his name. But now my father has broken his back for these peasant people. He thinks that being nice and giving them things is the way to rule. I will return the family name. I will make it strong again.
Ah, yes, riveting story.
Mm-hmm.
So,
So
very unique.
Great.
I think we're going to get on with these two new members pretty well, Wilhelm.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
Mhm.
I seem to also hate him.
Jasper scoffs and turns his back to the rest of the party, surveying the rest of the tavern.
It's okay, he will turn around eventually. Sadly.
Oh my god.
Jinzeros just whispers to Wilhelm, means to an end, my friend, means to an end.
Had under my head and with wishes that it would come true.
Right, we just continue drinking then.
Okay. If you guys are prolonging, carrying on drinking this much, for anyone who is downing their drink or such, or drinking an excess amount of alcohol, I would
Mhm.
like for you to make Constitution saving throws.
Okay.
I'm just slowly sipping my ale.
Yeah, I had the one. I was
Yeah,
not
I
going
haven't been
overboard.
drinking that hard. I'm just
Is
slowly
that a nat
drinking.
20?
But I
No,
mean,
no.
I'm drinking a lot, so I guess.
Yeah. in making up for my nat 1 earlier, that is a natural 20, motherfuckers.
Hey.
Hey,
Hey!
what's right? I just roll a d20 and plus.
A d20 plus whatever your Constitution saving throw is.
So that's a total of 24 for me.
So like
Are you-
1 then.
You guys have plus Constitution, what?
Yeah.
I got
Oh right, what was that?
Yeah, you've got your con is +1, yeah, Nietzsche. So 1d20 +1.
17.
17,
13.
and then Daniel's 13. Okay, so you guys have been drinking for a while now, and you guys just feel fine. You don't feel overly tipsy or anything. You're handling your drink pretty well. All of you are, and
Of course
especially
I am. 213 years old.
You kind of have to when you're with this guy.
especially Eugen. You were just like, yeah, this doesn't touch
This
me.
isn't even alcohol.
Is this
Drinking
juice?
water.
Yeah, literally just drinking water.
Alright, good.
Can I make a perception check to see if I hear any interesting conversations?
Yeah, you sure can.
That is. Where's perception? That is 16.
16. Okay, so with a 16, you kind of just hear someone like near enough to the table you're sitting at, just actually talking just slightly about like how much they're enjoying the festival. You hear the odd talk about like about how there's been a lot more mercenary groups popping up in the area recently, along with a lot more various monstrosities and a lot of other types of creatures appearing a lot more around these parts, to which they are unsure of, but you just kind of hear the odd rumor or two.
You hear that, guys? Apparently there's a lot of mercenaries and creatures in the area these days.
Mercenaries, you
Good
say.
to know.
Just means there's a lot of work to be had.
I guess
Very
so.
good.
And also ways to get stronger.
And ways to
That's
leave
nice.
our friend behind.
What friend?
Acquaintance is a slightly better term at this point.
I mean, even that is a fast stretch.
Oh god.
I like
Alright.
you. I like you. So, do you guys want to check out some of those games then, or what? While we're here.
And
can
Ellen
do.
picks up her bottle and finishes the last sip, slams it in the table and gets up and goes outside.
Yes, that's a yes.
Let's go then.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay, so you guys make your way back outside to all the various festival games with the crowds of people playing. What game would you like to go to first?
what were they again?
There is Greased Fish Kitchen, Fish Catching,
Yeah.
A Fishy Surprise, Shanty's Beanstalk, Strength of the Reel, Toss a Pouch, and The Big Catch.
I will go to a fishy surprise.
A Fishy Surprise. Okay,
But
so oh,
I don't like the sound of dirty, disgusting, smelly fish. So can I roll a persuasion to make him go and do toss a pouch instead?
you want to do Toss a Pouch because it sounds more like your thing. don't you?
Yeah.
Well, you guys can always, if you want to, just split for the moment and play the various games if you want, or if
Can
you
do.
do want to stay as a true group, just go around.
I mean, I don't care what he's gonna do. I'm gonna go do a fish.
Yeah.
So I'm,
This is why I'm asking for more persuasion. That is loud.
You got loud then as well, number. Holy shit. When it comes to cases like that, it's more of like
World is very lucky to have you,
persuasion,
and so
more
am I.
for
May
the
power protect
things
you
around the
always.
world for you, rather than other PCs kind of thing, because they've got their own like
That's true.
mentality.
See, we
Yeah.
also have brains.
Yeah, they actually have brains.
Even though we're peasants.
Yes. I do suppose you all have minds of your own.
Sadly, I have to follow you to your game.
So, Garret, you go and play your smelly little fish game. Wilhelm, with me, toss a pouch. Ginzeros, do whatever you must.
Are there any of these activities that look like they may be target practice?
Let me just make sure again. Well, there is actually toss a pouch. It seems to be a kind of target practice kind of type game.
I will head towards toss pouch then.
Okay, so I'm assuming Elaloon and Garret are going over to a fishy surprise, while the other three are going to go over to toss a pouch. Okay, so first of all, I shall do a fishy surprise. So as you come over to the actual stall named A Fishy Surprise, you see that there's a small wooden stage with a long table and bench. And you see as there seems to be this like kind of pretty stocky woman who seems to be kind of like wearing some kind of like chef-like outfit. And you're watching as she brings out these huge pies onto a table, to which you currently see as some contestants, some of the townsfolk, are currently up on the stage trying to eat the pies. Essentially, it's a pie eating contest.
All right.
Sorry, which one was that?
That's a fishy surprise.
Got it.
All right.
Sure, why
Yeah.
not?
Shall
So
we
do you
join
do you,
them?
Yeah.
do you
hell
want to
yeah.
take part?
All right, let's do it.
Let's go.
Okay, so you guys, so you see as the actual chef looking woman, she actually approaches you. Hello, my name is Chef Simona. Will you be wanting to participate in today's fish pie eating contest?
And Elaloon nods.
Sure.
Okay, it costs 2 silver pieces, okay? And there are also 5 rounds to this pie, the contest. Each round, the pies will get bigger and bigger, and if you survive till the end, you get your money back as well as double the amount you paid, and you could even get a fresh fish.
All right, I'm in.
Sounds good.
All right. Okay.
Mhm.
So you guys take your seats on the table with some other folk sat on the benches next to you, and you're brought out the first round of pies. So enjoy and pig in. So I need both of you guys to make me a Constitution saving throw.
All right.
All right.
Thanks.
X. 9.
Constitution. Where's Constitution?
9. Okay. So Nietzsche.
Hi. Yes.
So you start to begin to eat this pie, and you're getting through it. Like you're getting through this pie pretty easily. But as you're about to finish this pie, you after you downing that huge ass bottle of wine, you just feel this like sensation. You feel horrible. The fish in this pie tasted like rank.
It is fish, so that does make sense.
I rolled
And you feel like you literally need to be sick right now.
I rolled an 8.
You rolled an 8.
This is going so well.
Okay, just using up the terrible roll.
Okay, so you too, Naddy, you also feel like Nietzsche after having your alcoholic drinks and mixing with this horrible tasting kind of fishy pie. You are feeling as though you are going to heave. You do not feel good right now. Okay,
All right.
round 2. Here you go, guys. Even bigger pies. Stop!
I'm
And-
gonna go at it.
Make
Yeah,
another
I'm
Constitution
going.
saving throw.
Can't get worse, right?
Natural
17.
20.
Natural 20 and a 17. Okay, after that sensation of your food going straight up into your neck, you feel it relax back down, and this next pie tastes a lot better. It's a lot bigger, but you guys managed to demolish it fairly easily, and you guys are through to the next round.
All right.
Okay. Round 3. Make another Constitution save throw.
11.
16.
16. Okay, so Naddy, you feel that sensation again, and you throw up.
Oh, damn.
You literally throw up on the table as this fish pie does not settle well with your stomach. This third one, you see as like in the fish pie itself, as you're like trying to finish it, you see the odd like small remains of what looks like a tentacle or something.
And it
And-
and,
and
to
it
the
just-
side to get
it
away
just-
from the puke.
It just causes you to throw up.
Well-
Jasper didn't stick around for this, did he?
No.
Oh, I really
I'll
wanted you
try.
to throw up on Jasper's shoes.
I'll try to aim it to the other side where and the loon is not.
You just kind of do like a slide, like. "Ugh."
Yeah.
You two are.
On another
you should
contestant,
be
you know.
thanking me. that-
The halfling is out. And Annaloon, you managed to actually demolish this pie pretty well. After your bad start, you've just been getting by with these numerous pies so far, and they just taste fine to you.
Hell yeah.
Round 4.
All right. 3.
3.
Oh fuck.
No, oh my god. Okay, so Annaloon, you start like trying to like hold these burps in, what you can feel from after eating bits of this fish pie. You're just like, and you are sick, unfortunately.
Fuck. Oh. Rip.
All right. I will.
The elven woman is out, and the winner is David.
And Aloon. She hits the table and gets up, and then throwing up on the way out.
I'll make sure that there's no like any puke left, so that it look like we actually threw up. Well, for me personally, of course.
Yeah.
Before we go to
Yeah, you
Yeah,
can't let the
plus
others
five.
know.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Okay.
Clean up. Some
So,
more.
the other group, you guys have gone to toss a pouch.
Yeah.
So you guys see as there is like this pretty like rounded stall, and it has this big like giant iron pot in the middle of it, and it's filled with water up to the brim of it. And there are multiple little wooden bowls which are kind of floating one behind another in these big iron pots. And the aim of the game is to throw the small pouches, like as you see, one of the there's actually a guard who's standing by who kind of takes ownership of this stall, and you see as he passes, he's got these various pouches to the side of him, which seem like pretty heavy in weight. Like you could chuck it at someone, and it may hurt, honestly. And-
Is this a stitch up?
And the aim of the game is to throw the small pouches into any one of the bowls. And if you manage to throw a pouch in, you win a prize.
Well, Wilhelm, I gifted you a gold today. Go first. Show us how it's done.
Will do. What do I throw?
Okay, so make me a dexterity check. And it depends on which bowl you want to aim for. Do you want to aim for the bowl closest, middle, or end?
End.
End one. Okay. So roll me a dexterity check.
Okay.
Here we go for this one as well.
Oh yeah, forgot. Sorry. Yeah, it's 5 silver pieces to play. Sorry.
Okay.
No, 6 copper pieces.
Wow, really cheap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cheap.
Peasants' money.
It's a
Peasants'
cheap game.
money.
18.
Ooh.
Okay, so you firmly grasp the pouch, and you kind of do like a little bit of an under kind of arm throw, just so you don't put too much force into it, and you see as it goes into the air, plop, and it goes into the wooden bowl successfully. We have a winner of the end pot. Your prize is a fresh salmon.
Fucking
Yay.
salmon.
I could have gone to the pie eating contest.
Could have. And you see as the god actually like kind of out this kind of like little kind of area which seems to be kind of like chilled underneath where the actual bowl is. You see him pull out this fresh salmon and hands it to you.
Thank you.
No
I'll
worries.
take it back with me.
Better eat it right away.
Oh no, I'm gonna give it to you. As a
Slap
reminder
you
of
with
the
the
failure.
fucking.
Just improvised weapon, fresh salmon. Oof.
I'll go up next then and try and aim for the middle one.
Okay.
Dexterity, you said?
Yeah, dexterity. Just flat old dexterity.
9.
9. So you see, like with your kind of like you feel confident. You're used to aiming for stuff and that, and you're like, okay, I've got it. I've got aim ready. About to chuck it. Underarm chuck it. Blop blop, and it just ends up going into the bowl. The actual pie itself into the water. You completely miss.
I drop another 6 copper to have another go.
Okay.
Just sort that out so that I can remember. There we go. Come on, dice. Ooh, better. 11.
11. That is better technically, yeah.
I mean, anything's better.
So you see, as you do it again, you aim it all up, and you're like, I've got this one. I've definitely got this time. Throw. Plop. It kind of side scrapes the first one, near enough going into the second one, but just falls out as it goes back into the water of the iron pot.
Fuck. Jin walks off.
He's pissed off. He's like, fuck's sake.
Before attempting my go, Jasper congratulates Wilhelm for such a miraculous feat. I didn't think he had it in him, quite frankly. But now I'll show you how perfectly it can be done.
Oh, I hope he throws a 1. I hope he rolls a 1.
I really hope so too.
So I will be throwing for the front one.
The front one, okay.
I hope you get one.
Oh, fuck, I wish it was there.
This is D20 and Dex, right?
Yep.
Okay.
You have
Making
minus
your
dex.
dex like minus 10.
No, Dex is
No.
actually one of his good
Oh.
things.
Oh.
Oh, fuck.
You need the rope, yeah.
Yeah.
It's +2, yeah.
Yeah, so 1d20 plus 2.
Oh, not
Oh
20.
my god.
God damn it!
Fucking Jesus.
Perfection, just like I am. Thank you.
So you see, as he just kind of like, no effort at all, he just kind of like, just throws it, and you literally see it as it just perfectly lands right in the center of this wooden bowl, and like you Wilhelm are just like, because you're the like only one there at the moment, you're just like, how did this actually happen?
Did we catch up at that point, or?
Yeah, by the time they finished, you would have catch up. And for you winning that, my good sir, you have won a fish mask.
A fish mask.
It's kind of like the ones what you get at like fairs and stuff. It's one of those like plastic, like it wouldn't be plastic, but it's literally like a fish tied with some
Like
rope.
a cardboard.
Yeah, which you could just like put around.
This is the best that could have ever happened.
You deserve this.
Oh, by this time, Annaloon and Garret are back, and Annaloon just fucking laughs and rolls on the floor.
Jasper steps really close into the vendor and very quietly is sort of just like, "Is this a joke? You will have never seen a throw as good as that, and this is my prize."
You
And
aimed for the you aimed for the front
Yes.
bowl. It's
Yes. And I bat the mask out of his hand, just away, and turn away in disgust.
So you don't want the fish mask then?
No.
Annalyn
Oh.
picks it up. You don't want this. You don't want your prize, but you want it.
I mean, we can always put it on him when he's
He needs a do to sleep. It's an eye mask. It's an eye mask.
Puts the mask in her satchel.
So, what are you guys wanting to do now then?
What sort of time of day are we at, by the way?
You guys, it was about midday when Annalyn and Garret arrived. After your drinks and playing a bit of the festival games, it's probably about, I'd say, like 2 p.m. around that time.
Okay.
Because I like sell my my reward. Like if I go to a market, will they buy?
Well, it's a case of since the festival is out, everyone's kind of like everyone is literally here. Like it because it's the festival day. Like no one's properly working except for the tavern because it's like this is when it gets busy for them. Like they boom because of all these people in town because of all the drinks they get to serve and everything. So basically, it's like the tavern is the only one kind of like around.
Could he sell it to the tavern?
He can do so if he wants to, or you can even sell it to the tavern, or you could even like ask them to prepare it for you or something. Even to have as your meal. If you really wanted.
I mean, we can. If everybody's hungry.
I'll pass for this one, thanks.
Yeah, I'm good. Yeah, good.
They've had enough fish.
Alright, thanks.
I'm guessing the eating contest did not go as well.
The
Eating
world is
contest?
very lucky to have you,
It wasn't
and
an
so
eating
am I.
contest.
There
It's
was-
completely
I
different.
don't know what you mean.
Always.
It was a fishy surprise.
Well, what was the surprise, friends?
It was fishy.
I see.
Jin comes back with a brand new bottle of spirits.
Okay. Make sure to take that off your character sheet.
Yeah.
Well, I suppose I will cook. I will bring this to the tavern and get it cooked.
Are you wanting it now, or like we can always hold it for you in reserve for
Oh, yes,
later if
if-
you want?
Yes, if you hold in reserve, that would be a lot more.
Okay, that's fine. I'm assuming you'll be staying the night then with that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think we will.
Would you like any rooms while you're still here at the minute then?
Yeah, I'll hire a room.
Okay.
Yeah, same.
Mhm.
I would demand to see the living conditions first, please.
Okay, I
Not
can.
blindly hiring out some room
Wait,
that might be
because-
infested.
Because us two are guards, do one of us have to like stay outside of his store and like keep swapping?
If you guys
That-
want to do that.
That won't be necessary. That won't be necessary.
Well,
Anyway,
since,
I wouldn't trust you to protect me anyway, Wilhelm.
Well, since we are your hired bodyguards, yeah, I feel it's safe that we probably do take shifts. In reality, the second we hear Jasper snoring, because let's face it, he's probably a snorer, we just don't cover the shifts anymore and just go to bed.
Yeah. As soon as he drops for his beauty sleep, it's like, okay, quick,
Yeah, we're
quick,
done.
sleep time. That's all.
Yeah, because honestly, we don't care about protecting him.
It's all a ruse.
You just want the money.
Yeah, and if he dies, then we can pick up the money.
Okay, so the barmaid, she will actually show you the condition of the rooms. These are our best rooms. They are rated as very good rooms. They cost 2 gold pieces for the night, and they contain a double bed, a dresser, mirror for your own beauty needs, a small not small, but medium-sized tub for you to be able to bathe yourself in, and any other desires you need for extra. That does cost more, but we can make it suit your needs.
How much is a normal room?
A common room is 5 silver pieces, while a poor
very
room is 2 silver.
I'll go
And
for
how
it.
much? How much was your rich room?
2 gold pieces.
2. Can I roll a persuasion to knock the price down?
You can use your dashing good looks and charm to try and get a better price.
Okay, so rolling persuasion.
Yeah, persuasion check.
D20.
So 1d20 and then plus whatever your persuasion
6.
is.
I would have thought you could afford it, Jasper.
Yeah, but the rich stay rich by spending not a lot of money. 13.
13. Okay. We can. I can make do with 1 gold, 8 silver if you really want. If that'll please you,
I
sir.
suppose that will be acceptable.
Thank you then. So, do you hand her the money right now then as well?
Jasper sarcastically says it was a pleasure doing business and passes
Oh, thank you.
his money reluctantly.
Thank you for the money. I really appreciate it, and you will be pleasantly surprised at how soft the beds are.
As Jasper leaves or turns his back, Jin turns around to the lady and being like, sorry ma'am, I realise you've been serving us for most of this evening. What is your name, by the way?
My name?
Yes.
That's his. Oh, fuck it. Ah!
Putting the DM on the spot.
What a weird name.
No, not even that. Not even that. I just got my wind took from me, honestly. Sorry. Okay. My name is Massandra.
Massandra. Thank you very much, Massandra. Just need a little bit of a favour as well. He's a little bit shy to admit it, but the let's face it, the slightly arrogant one. He's not the best at waking up in the morning, and we have a very important meeting. I slip her 5 silver and be like, if you could ensure that he gets a wake-up call at 6 o'clock in the morning, that would be most appreciated.
I can make sure my husband wakes him up rather abruptly at that time for you.
Thank you very much for that.
Perfect.
He will get a pleasant surprise as my husband's a hulking mass of a man.
Josh is
Jasper.
massively rethinking his character right now.
Jasper had already gone into his room and closed the door before he'd had this conversation, I will specify.
Yeah.
Edaloon goes up and asks the lady for a common room.
Okay. That will be 5 silver pieces, please.
Me as
There you
well.
go.
Thank you.
I'll take one as well.
Okay. Well, common.
That's what
Just a common
So
room.
everyone's getting a common. Jasper got a good one. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, pleasure doing business with you all. Your rooms will be ready in about an hour, so if you want to carry on playing any of the festival games or doing other things, then so be it.
Jin carries on drinking.
I will take a glass of water.
Glass of water. Okay.
Yes, please, me too, for no reason at all.
No reason at all. Yep. So she just hands you 2 both glasses of water, and here you go on the house.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
What do you guys want to do now then?
Oh, I pretty much drink until borderline
Just drink-
passing
just
out,
drink.
and then
Okay.
Yeah.
I just go to my room.
Okay. Can you make me Constitution saving throws if any of you are patting out, drinking, getting mega drunk?
I mean, I'm not touching any alcohol at this point.
Okay.
That's a 17
I'm just
from
gonna-
me.
17.
Is it save or standard roll?
What?
Constitution save or just a standard
Constitution save.
save? 19. Sorry.
Yeah.
So like D20 plus 1.
You D20 plus 1. Yeah, for you. You are just down in these drinks, Jin. You're just like they are like you're getting a bit tipsy, but you're like you're really
I can
handling your
handle
drink.
myself. Yeah.
You're really handling it. Same for you, and you are handling this drink
Oh god,
19
God.
plus 1.
is Jin and Enaloom pretty much sitting across the table from each other, just both like running through these drinks and just being
I just-
like, "This
I-
isn't
I feel like
No
I feel
conversation, just
just drinking."
yes.
Yeah, I'd assume so, no, at least.
I'm just sitting there quietly.
Just drinking your water.
Like,
I gotta get
Are
this taste out of my mouth. Something but not water.
are you currently doing anything in your room, Jasper? Or are you just
I
staying
don't
in your room
wanna
for
know.
the job?
Looking at himself in the mirror.
Jasper spent a lot of energy conversing with these mere disgusting people. So Jasper went for a nap.
Okay. No.
Yeah.
Wilhelm, anything are you doing as well? Or are you just like kind of just sat around with the group?
Who?
You.
Sorry, I like went out. No, I'm
What?
with you. I'm with the group.
Okay.
I'm not
So-
drinking, but
You're not drinking though.
I'm just, thinking I'm having having problems having to deal with this entitled bastard, if I were to say. Now that he's not.
You're just racking through your brain like, oh my god, what was happening?
No, I can't believe he got natural 20.
Oh.
I know.
And I'm contemplating it in my head, how did it even happen?
You're just like doing calculations in your head, like, how does that work when he even did it like that and everything? So yeah,
It's
so
like-
yeah, not like this.
I put it down to dumb luck, Wilhelm.
Yeah, me too. I mean, it was only the first barrel, but still, it's he did it pretty cool.
Yeah, annoyingly. I'm gonna take another shot.
So are you guys gonna turn into your beds for the night now then, I guess?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So you guys make your way to your rooms, to which you are greeted by basically in the rooms themselves, they're common, but it she's got it all prepared for you. It's very neat and tidy. You see the odd speck of dust here and there for what condition it is, but you're paid for a common room, so common is what you get. You get kind of a single bed there, and you just get a small table with a candle light just near the side of it. And is there anything you want to do before you actually turn in to bed, or?
No, I'll just turn in.
Okay.
And
So-
I keep my my spear within arm's reach.
Okay.
Oh
I
yeah,
thought you
I keep my
So
gun
not that
next
far
to my
away
bed.
then.
I thought you said the spirit at first. I was like, 1 minute, but I thought you was drinking.
No.
Where's the alcohol? Okay, so you guys have a restful night's sleep. And so first of all, Jasper,
Hello.
you awake to the huge booming knocking on your door.
The knocking is so loud, it awakens me with such a startle that I fall out of the bed.
Get up, it's time!
Very sleepy-eyed and confused and dazed, I go and open the door, and what do I see?
You see right before you this big, I mean giant hulking mass of a man. He is, you see he is this half orc, buff man, and he's just he's got the most angry looking face. You can't tell if this is just a resting bitch face or if this is literally he is just always pissed off. He just glares at you with daggers.
I merely open the door and say, "Who in the bloody hell are you? What do you think you are doing, waking a man of royalty at this hour?"
I'm Grant. I'm Massandra's husband.
I don't care who you are. If you ever do anything like that again, I will have you beheaded. And I slam the door shut in his face.
He knocks again on the door, pretty roughly.
Oh no.
Jasper closes his eyes, pinches his nose, turns back around to the door, opens it, and says, "What can I do to get you away from me?"
It's near enough for 8 a.m. in the morning. I was paid to wake you up.
Paid by whom?
I don't know. I was just paid.
Well, sir, you would kindly. Go and find out.
Go and find out what.
Who paid you? Who gave you the money to wake me up this early in the morning?
Well, it was my wife who informed me. She's the one who deals with
Is she
the
awake?
patients of this tavern. Probably not at the minute. I wake up early.
Well, I'll tell you
to
what.
the docks.
Go take your big hulking hands, wake her up, and send her up to me instead then.
All right. You just see him start walking off, and like a few moments pass, and he just brings his wife actually there, just standing next to her, just like, "This is my wife, Massandra."
Okay, Miss Sandra, please, if you could wrap this round your tiny little brain. Who paid you to wake me this early?
First of all, we do not disclose information like that. We are very tight-lipped with our patrons. They do give us money after all. And second of all, I do not like that attitude.
Can I roll persuasion to get her to tell me?
Yeah,
Yeah?
with disadvantage. 'Cause you pissed her off.
What's the disadvantage?
Basically, you roll it twice, and you take the lowest.
Okay,
Number.
still with the bonus, right?
It's still the bonus. Yeah, the bonus is still there.
Okay. What's my persuasion again? 6.
Yeah, +6.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
you didn't put the
fucking
slash.
fuck's sake. Okay, so 12. Brilliant, this is gonna go well.
I hope you get a lower number than that.
I really hope not.
With persuasion, holy shit.
Yeah. 18. Okay, I'll take the 12.
Oh wait, 12, yeah, right.
12 and 18, so 12. So what with your persuasion? Are you just trying to like persuade her to essentially tell?
So essentially, I would ask her. I would feign being apologetic about my tone.
Okay.
And then ask her kindly if she could possibly tell me just the name, as I would imagine it's one of my companions.
That's a much better attitude. Thank you. And your reward is that, yes, it was one of your companions.
God damn it. Not gonna say who.
So you won't tell me who. Fine, I shall grill them myself. Begone, I must get ready.
Fine. And they take their leave.
What time's it getting up to about now?
It's probably about like, I'd say about 10 to at the minute. They
About
kind of
10
woke you up a bit earlier, so you would have time since you guys
Yeah.
needed.
So
to
I'd imagine like Jin would probably be starting to come out of his room at this point.
Okay. Are you, so you
And
you
Luna's
guys...
already been up for like 4 hours because she only needs 4 hours of sleep. So.
Yeah.
So you
Yeah,
heard
you-
this entire commotion go.
Oh
to-
yeah, I've been listening, and I've just been laughing from the.
Yeah,
other side.
the walls on the
Sitting
walls
on the bed.
Yeah, as Jin, I suppose would the more expensive rooms be on a different floor?
It's like it's the same floor, but it's just more pushed to the back slightly, and
Got it.
they're a bit bigger in size.
Do I see Jasper's door open as I come out my room?
Yes, you do, because
Ah,
you kind of like you booked a room, so that would be still relatively close to
Close.
Jasper, because obviously you are his bodyguard, and also
Yeah. I just come out of the room and being like, Jasper, good to see you're awake. We need it downstairs in 10 minutes. And then I just kind of turn and keep walking.
Annalyn walks out of her room, smile on her face, giggling to herself. Walks past everyone and downstairs.
I'm getting up as well and go downstairs.
Same with me.
okay.
I will be taking my time and I will arrive 10 minutes late.
As expected.
Oh, good morning, guys. Would you like any drinks or meals or anything for the morning?
Sure, I'll have breakfast.
Yeah,
Okay.
thank you.
Yeah.
What do you
So,
For breakfast, that will actually be 3 silver pieces then.
Can I
Ye-
have my reserved fists are left over?
Oh, yes, you can actually. Do you want me to that right now for you?
Yes, please.
Will do.
Madman's having salmon for breakfast.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Fresh salmon. Hell yeah. he needs all the nutrients and protein he can get.
Yeah.
Just everything. Okay, so you see as a few minutes later she comes back with various plates of food. You see you kind of have like the odd like fried egg and various other things, and like a bit of a chunk of meat, and you have like a literal loaf of bread on the plate, and enjoy.
Was it 3 silver pieces each, or?
Yeah, 3 silver
Okay.
pieces each.
Right, okay.
It's at this point I've finally come down. And rather than buying my own breakfast, as I'm walking around the table to sit down, I'm snatching food from other people's plates.
Annalyn takes her hand and slaps his wrist off of the food. It's
Same
in your
here.
food. You have enough money to buy your own.
Go fix it yourself, golden boy.
Golden boy.
I feel Jin would do the same, but pull his gun out and kind of put it to Jasper's side. Not in a threatening way. It's not loaded at the moment. But just turning around to Jasper and saying, "Don't overstep your reach, sir."
I would say it's very bold of you, Jinzaros. I do see you carry your weapon at all times. What is a bit of food, anyway, when I do pay you much handsomely? Many handsome coins.
Pay
Much
me.
gold.
Pay me first, and then we can reconsider. Do not assume just because you have power that you can have anything you want.
Well, I'd argue if you look at Wilhelm, you can.
Wow.
Well, even he bought his own food, so maybe you should do the same.
The food he bought was with money I'd given him anyway, so it's practically mine.
I don't think that is how it works.
I thought you didn't pay him yet.
Details.
Did you pay him like 1 coin?
Details. They're irrelevant. Anyway, my fellow companions, I must know, as it seemed to be somewhat of a disturbance this morning, as to my shock, I was awoken at such an ungodly hour by a very large, ugly-looking man,
Really?
You?
Now?
and I was informed that it was one of you who paid for this wake-up call.
Did
Now-
you look in the mirror, or?
Oh, very witty, Garret. It's so smart of you. If you are honest with me, my companions, and you confess, I will let this one slide. I will not hold a grudge,
And
I
if not,
promise. And if none of you are honest, well, we may be having some problems in the future.
problems, as in.
What's the problem?
The problem, Garret, is your backtalk. I will not stand for it.
Oh.
Uh-huh. Yes. Interesting.
Was it you? Did you pay off that wench to wake me in the morning?
I mean, would a peasant have enough money for that?
I don't know how much coin you carry with you, sir, but I do know that you would probably discard it like a fool for such simple things.
I mean, if I had it, maybe.
Are you claiming you're too poor to even pay for something as simple as that? Oh, brilliant, Garret. You do crack me up. Anyway, how is breakfast?
It's great, thanks.
I never roll rolls for eyes.
Jasper takes a seat in between Wilhelm and Ginzeros, like pushing them kind of out of the way to get in.
Oh boy. Our breakfast was lovely until you arrived.
I turn and just throw, like, dagger of a look at Wilhelm.
Here, have some of my breakfast.
Big sigh.
I take one look at the salmon, and I look in disgust.
You just see as it's like half eaten, just like
Yeah.
he's already took quite a few bites out of there.
Wilhelm's disgust. Your disgusting mitts have already touched it. I can't possibly touch it.
Oh, is our food not good enough for you now, Lord?
Lord, I'll have you know, Prince is the way you should be addressing me, Annaloon. Come on now, you have been around for many years now. God, it's been that long. Oh, I tell you what, you can definitely tell in your face. You should know these things.
I do know these things, but you are not well known enough to be called by the right things yet.
I'll have you know, it does not matter about my notoriety, as that will come in due time. But for now, all you need to know is that my father is a king.
So is mine, but you don't see me bragging about it.
You are
Oh,
cast
you'd
away.
written off your family anyways. I'm not.
Enough about my family.
Ah, but
You
then
was-
you should
That's
stop
a first.
talking about them,
That's
sir.
a first.
You seem to all want to dodge your own past and just talk about mine. As much as I'd love to indulge you again in the wonderful story of the Bensworths,
I
have
roll my
much-
eyes.
we have much work to do today.
Ah, yeah.
Indeed, we
That's
do.
why you
We
are 10
better,
minutes late.
we better get outside then.
I suppose we should.
Okay, so you guys make your way outside near to the spot previously where you had seen the guild member actually introduce everyone to the actual Guild of Libra itself. And as you guys are moving over to that area, you actually see the man himself again, waiting there, kind of like he seems a bit like just like they should be here, and as you guys are making your way over, he spots you out of the corner of his eye. Oh, here you are. I thought we said 8 a.m. sharp, eh?
Yeah, sorry, we got.
Sorry, we had
got
some
someone.
issues here.
Oh, okay. Well, anyway, we today's quest, to which I shall send you off, is quite a simple one. Find the bandits that we have been informed of by an informant of ours around the town of Northlock and dispose of them.
Sounds simple enough.
So there's bandits in here.
Can we
Yes,
start with the one in
there
our party?
have been numerous reports of bandit activity going off in the city, to which we have been tasked with to clear of, honestly. And so I'll be getting you a bunch of individuals to do that. So some information we have heard of is they apparently have some kind of hideout within the town itself. And it is rumored they've been lurking around the area fairly recently.
Any areas in particular?
Apparently, it's more the kind of back alleys of Northlock more than anything. So I'd investigate there first of all.
All right.
What crimes have these supposed bandits supposed to have been committing?
They have just general been of nuisance. They've apparently, I don't know if this is true yet, but they have been rumored to be working with other gang members in order to actually summon creatures from what I've heard. Very odd, honestly. Doesn't seem natural.
All right, let's go then. Let's get rid of them.
This does seem like a very worthy opening quest for our lovely little party that we've amassed here.
I don't know if that's Jasper's disappointment or Josh's.
Yes. All right. Off we go.
Is there? I know that you said they're located around the back alleys. Any specific area? Where was the last time they may have been spotted? That might give us.
We saw them last passing through an alleyway which seems to have some kind. It's like the local well of the town. They seem to be conspiring around that area more than anything.
Good to know.
You can find the local well more in the northeastern district of the town.
All right.
We'll
I
make our
guess we
way there
should,
then.
explore that way, yeah.
Yeah, let's go, guys.
Okay.
Michael.
It is based like the northeastern area of the town itself, kind of.
Mhm.
So if you want to travel over that way, do so.
Right here.
Yeah, like
sure.
over that direction. But so it's more. It's not really on the map itself as such. But you guys start making your way to the northeastern area of the town, to which it seems as though it's a lot more homely than the open plaza. It's very much, there's a lot of various housing, and it's very much the back alleys of the area. And as anyone who's actively like looking, who's in front at the minute, would they be able to make a perception check, please?
Yeah.
I'll make a deception check. Natural 20.
Nice.
Oh, nice. No one else needs to do it then.
Yeah, I got an 18 as well, so it's still fairly
Okay.
high.
Yeah. Okay. So both of you, as you are leading in the front at the moment, you two actually notice dotting in and around various boxes and crates in the kind of like darker back alleys. You actually notice some kind of individual. He seems very he seems as though he's like wearing robes. He definitely looks like off. He seems like he's definitely hiding something, and you kind of see him start going around the actual corner of the kind of back alley you're going down at the moment. What do you want to do?
I will stealthily go up there and look around the corner. See if I can
Okay.
follow.
Can you make a stealth check then, please?
I can.
And stealth up with him as well.
That is
Okay.
an 18.
18.
I'm gonna stay and watch for a bit.
So I have chainmail, and because of my strength at the moment, I have to
Yeah.
roll stealth with disadvantage.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh no.
Let me know. Tell me why.
No.
No.
That's a
Natural
1.
one. Okay.
Natty's
So-
not seen, but Lava is just like,
so-
whoa!
So, Maddie, you get up to the corner and see this kind of this shady individual start making his way down the alleyway, kind of like trying to keep close to like corners and stuff so he's not seen as. And you see him darting around, and then you see him kind of jump as you hear this big, loud, booming, like chainmail armor just clashing behind you as you're like peering around.
Hey.
And you just see Jin behind you,
Hey, dude,
just like clumsily.
calm down. I'm
Sorry.
trying to be stealthy here. Hello?
I think that alcohol from last night might be hitting me a little bit.
Great. Well, he seems jumpy now, so watch it, will you?
Yeah. So as soon as you hear that booming noise, you see the individual actually look back to you, kind of like look into your direction, and kind of just full sprints off. Like he
Yeah,
is like trying to run.
I'll try to follow him.
Okay. So so you're essentially chasing after him now, aren't you?
Yeah.
Okay. So make me a athletics check to see if you catch up with him.
Let's see. Athletics. That's 13.
13. Okay. So as you're running after him, like you're going around all these tight corners in which you kind of have to like stop, turn, like trying to pick up your feet and that. And actually, at one point, you do see him kind of dash behind where there seems to be some kind of like grated area, and just before you round the corner, you actually see him disappear. You just like you go around the corner and no one's there.
Crap.
Blame that.
So the others are like around a few corners now, so they cannot actually see me.
No, they can't.
Okay, I'll just go back and tell them what happened.
Right.
So shall we go there and see if we can find something there?
Yeah, let's.
Could be good.
So I'll go together. It's easier.
Okay, so all of you go to the area to which Garret last actually saw where the hooded figure was.
So.
And around you, it's a thin alleyway type area with it's kind of small like opening bit, and you see like multiple grates to which where like any rainwater would go into. You assume that goes down into the sewers and stuff, and just the general area is very dirty. You hear a few rats squeaking, and you just see a few cobwebs just hanging from various buildings and that.
Could I do an investigation check of the area?
Same.
Yeah.
No, sure. I probably should not do an investigation check of the area.
That's a 9 for me.
That is an 8 from me.
Can
Because
I
I
do
have a
one?
-2 modifier.
Yeah.
Plus 1, but
You can do one
Investigation.
too, Nietzsche.
Okay. I have +5, so.
ooh,
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's good. I'd say mine's neutral, so.
mine is +1.
14.
14.
10.
14 and a 10. Okay, so all of you except for Enaloon currently are just like kind of looking for anything, like kind of surveying the walls, like pressing against them, see if there's anything hidden. Like you don't really find much, honestly. Well, Enaloon, you actually you take a good look at one of the grates, and you kind of like stick your fingers in it just curiously, and you try and pull, and
Alright.
it feels slightly loose.
Alright.
You feel as though you could actually lift this.
Alright. I try to lift it.
Okay, so you lift up this grate, and underneath it, you actually discover it's pretty dark inside, but you can see a ladder which seems to descend even further underground.
I tell the rest of the party what I found, and do you guys want to check it out? Do you guys think we should go in?
yeah, let's go.
Before we
Yes,
go
follow
in,
me.
Jasper surveys this ladder into what looks like a disgusting sewer. And I turn to Jinzaros and I just say, "You absolute buffoon. Garret had something perfectly planned and you went storming in like a bull. What is wrong with you?"
Jin just sighs heavily and then jumps down.
I follow him.
Okay, at that point, can we take a break just for a few minutes?
Sure.
Sure.
Yeah.
because I need to go toilet and get a new drink and everything. So
No,
yeah.
that's fair enough. I was just gonna say, what time do you guys want to go to?
Yeah.
I don't mind. I'm up
I
for
don't
anything.
mind today.
I
Because
But...
don't mind.
if
I
we're
can
going for a
stay
couple of
as-
hours, it might be. It seems like a good breaking point. Then
Before we all dive down holes.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. True.
Sounds good.
Yeah. Like
What do
intermission.
you guys think?
Let's just do a few minutes break and then continue.
All right.
Okay.
What are you saying? Like 5-10 minutes, something like
Yeah.
Yeah, make it work.
Okay.
Jasper will return when he likes.
that.
Can that be
It's gonna
never, please?
10 minutes late.
Okay, be right back then.
All right.
All right.
See you guys in a bit.
See you in a bit.
All
First
right.
one.
Let's get back to this then. And we're back.
Okay then. We're back. Okay, so you guys delve down into the sewers. So for down in the can you guys see at the minute? Just so I can make sure.
No,
can
it's
always
black
see
at the moment.
Black. Okay, some of you may be able to see because I've got dynamic lighting.
I can't see either. Oh, I can see
You can't
slightly.
see?
Yeah, I can see.
Yeah.
I can see
can.
around me, yeah. Ah, must be sad not being able to
Don't
see, huh?
Shit.
Wow.
So yeah. Well, so basically, obviously, if you guys
I'm gonna
want to be able
change
to
the
be able
view
to
now
see,
for us.
then yeah, either light a torch or something, because obviously some sections of places will be dark. So yeah, either use spells what are to do with like making light, or
I do have light.
light a torch.
Does anyone have a light cantrip or?
I do, yes. How does it work though? Like, what do I? Because I want to give light to everyone, but like also they.
If it's a light cantrip, it just kind of you can pick a spot and just light it up, and it will light everything in the vicinity. And because it's a cantrip, you can basically just keep casting it. It won't be a huge thing. Or if you've got a staff or a weapon on you, you can cast it on that and just like be at the front.
Oh, that's a good idea. So if I just cast it on my what do I actually have? I have a mace. So if I make the mace kind of like light up, then everyone can see.
Okay.
Right.
For this case, I'll just give you a torch, which will act as your lit up mace, basically.
Right.
How much light does the light cantrip actually give?
It says 20 foot radius
20 foot
of dim light.
Okay.
You touch an object for no longer larger than 10 feet in any dimension. Until the spell ends, the object sheds bright light on 20 foot radius and dim light for another 20 feet. So 40 feet, I guess.
40 feet. Okay, let me fix that.
Light can be colored as you like. Yeah.
Okay, there we go. So when you move this light around, you guys will be able to see in the future. So neat, Chief, since it's yours, you gain control of it. So you move it wherever you want it to. Okay, so guys, make your way down into the sewers, and you.
Lamba, you might want to change scenes as well, so they can see the map.
There we go.
There we go. Okay. So as you descend, you are met with a vile odor as you descend further into the sewers itself, and you are met with mucky green water, which seems to bubble every so often, and then the walls themselves seem to be made out of some chipped-looking stone, and in the various corners of the room, you see this not massive but decent-sized cobwebs from like spiders and stuff living down in these dark areas for a while. You can hear the sound of rats squeaking every so often, and there are various sconces, which are basically like wall lights, where you can put torches in and stuff, on the various walls of the sewer with actual torches, but they all seem to be dull. Like the flame has all been snubbed out. Yeah. So if you guys want to explore the sewers, then
I still can't see anything, by the way.
Oh, can't you? Let me check.
It should be on the far right of the map. You might need to zoom out.
Yeah.
Try now, then.
There we go.
Yeah, you can only see around you.
Yeah, there we go.
It's because it wasn't enabled for me.
Yeah, it wasn't enabled for Dan because I changed his token.
Oh, that's right.
So yeah, there we go.
All right. I will stealthily step forward a bit. Go for. Oh wait, I can actually move, right?
Yeah, you can move. You can control your tokens yourself.
All right. I'll
whatever you want.
there.
Okay. If you're stealthing, obviously make a stealth check, just so then.
Okay.
Ooh, that's a 9, I believe. Hang on, let me check. Yeah, that's a 9.
Do 1, 2.
Did you want it from all of us, Matt, or just the ones that are stealthing?
Anyone who's stealthing. Anyone who's not stealthing, don't roll a stealth check.
I'm just gonna stay behind a little bit and then not be stealthing, but just keep away
Okay.
from the people who are.
Stealth. Ooh, not bad. 22.
Damn.
22. Ooh,
Well on those
shit.
rolls.
6, and that's with a
Oh.
+4.
Gosh,
I got
I mean,
9.
I had a +3, so or +6, so
That's so dumb.
Do we continue forward then?
Yeah, you guys
Yeah, let's go.
carry on
all right.
freely
well,
as you want.
I'll move up a bit.
Well, since that's the corner, it's probably better if I go down here first.
That bit in the middle, how deep is it?
It's like there's a kind of like 5-foot drop, and then there's the water top, and you assume that it's a bit deeper, like about I'd say 10 feet deep. That water is.
Right, okay, I probably would have
How-
stayed on the same side as the others then.
Okay,
How wide is it?
it's about 10 feet wide of a crossing.
So jumpable at a push, right?
Yeah, it'll be at a push if you want to try and jump that.
Okay. I'm staying on this corner then.
I mean, if you're staying in that corner, I have to kind of like follow you because if anything happens,
This is true. This is true.
And you guys won't have any light if you walk away from me, so.
Unless they light a
Yeah.
torch.
I
So
would like to talk.
you're gonna light a torch. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Here you go. You can have a torch then.
Thank you.
I'll
You,
move my
you
torch.
we will
Move aside.
scream for help if anything happens.
All right.
Well, I mean, I won't. My
Well,
friend will.
Yeah, I was gonna say, one of you will.
So is anyone following me?
Yes, we're following you.
Mm-hmm.
I just can't walk through Lamba. Here, have a torch.
Alright.
The torch isn't on me. It's like, can I drag
Yeah,
it?
yeah, you can drag it yourself. You can move it around.
Okay, because I can't.
Oh,
It's a great.
what?
First rule of a D&D party, and we're breaking it.
Yeah.
In the very
No,
first
Cancel
session.
at the party.
Yeah,
Never split up.
All right.
Yeah.
but
I mean-
Jasper is stubborn. He does have
So am I.
solutions.
Oh, there's
So
a little
am I.
like thing you can
There's
cross
a
here.
bridge.
Yeah.
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 We have a bridge on our side too.
Yeah, you see little like gangplanks, and they seem to be sturdy enough, but yeah,
Okay.
they seem
It
to be
seems
used to
be like a
cross over
corner.
other sides pretty quickly.
Do you want to cross the bridge?
Yeah.
I say we cross and go back round. Yeah.
Okay.
Do we see them? Do we see the torch coming back the other way then?
Yeah,
This is
you start to
really
see light coming from that
This is
direction.
really
Alright.
cool.
We'll wait for them to catch up then.
All right.
Couldn't stay away, could you?
I mean, it was splitting off. It would be dangerous otherwise.
We were scouting for your benefit, Annaloon. I will not have the back chat.
Actually, I can't.
Sure, sure.
Jin
Poor
is,
Wilhelm.
Jin
put
is
his life
currently
in danger.
lamenting the peace of not having Jasper in his ear.
Like, sweet, sweet silence.
All right. Let's go back then. Senorado.
You guys want to cross? Like, they could split up again. You guys want to
I
stay on
mean,
that side?
we can like.
It's
so-
splitting up again. Like, you might want to come around.
Yeah. All right.
Who's doing this corner check?
I mean, I'm just
The
going.
corner check.
Can we not, like,
You roll.
stop
Blindly.
standing on me?
Blindly walking around corners.
I mean, that's how it goes.
I mean, there's not much we can see anyway, so.
This is true.
It splits off again.
Yep.
No
Oh, God.
bridges, so
We
switch
only
over
have one
here.
way to go.
Where the fuck is my torch? My torch is gone!
wasn't there a torch right there?
Someone's
it's
moving
back
my
here. There we go.
Wait.
Yeah,
what's-
I can move all the-
your torch was all the way back around the corner.
I can move both the torches for some reason.
Yeah, you can move either one.
Okay.
I think someone moved my torch.
I let
mean,
I let Jasper get past me, so I bring up the rear.
It's so
Let's
kind
stay
of
in the
you,
middle.
Jesus.
Not that I don't trust his stupid ass.
Oh
I
look,
just
you don't have
don't
any
trust
light.
his
Oh.
stupid ass.
My character doesn't have a torch.
Oh my god, we should have crossed. Should cross over the bridge, guys.
Double back, double back.
Alright, I'm just gonna go to the other side. I'm going around.
Are we doubling back?
Yeah, there's
nothing
like
there.
literally. There was
Now I'm not
nothing
in
there.
front anymore.
Yeah, I let Jasper overtake again.
I'll
Mhm,
take the
same.
lead since I have the most health.
Yeah, I'll continue
Go-
to bring up the
Go
rear.
forth, my peasant.
Oh, okay, I'll pass you then.
Okay, we need to cross over this bridge now.
Alright.
Can I just as we cross this second bridge, can I just do a perception check whilst the light is still near me to see if I notice anything?
Okay, yeah, you can do that.
Yep.
Because
Oh,
it
stop
just
me.
seems a little bit quiet for my liking. That's 4.
4.
Stupid
I mean,
ass dice.
I would do 1, 2 then. Where is it?
Yeah, with a 4, the most you can like distinguish from your surroundings so far is mainly just that it's just you just hear the bubbling of the actual sewer water itself every so often, and you hear like the odd like wind breeze just kind of go off into the distance.
Persuasion, yeah?
Perception.
What?
No, perception.
Perception.
Oh,
Perception.
perception. Sorry.
I
They're all
got
the same
3,
to me.
so I'm blind. It's
I
too
have
dark
plus
for me.
6, so I'm gonna roll one. 26?
Nice. You literally see everything. Which
Oh my
makes
god,
sense.
natural 20. Yeah.
Yeah.
I got a nat
Holy
20.
shit. Okay, so Elaloon, you with your dark vision and that, you do like you look back to where you kind of and you're sure like where the walls are, it seems as though there's like a bit of a dislodge, as though there's a bit of an open area, kind of like another entrance somewhere, but it seems it seems big, like not. It seems as though some people could fit through it, type of thing, coming from kind of like you can see like over in this direction from back where you.
I'm not really sure what to do with this information because does that mean we have to go back?
Yep. I mean, this
I
is
mean,
this
there's a
will
lot of
probably
bridges here,
back
so
around.
there's probably going to be a bridge here as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's keep moving, but I say
Yeah,
we check
that's
out.
a bridge here.
I see we
I-
check out this gap that's over there.
I'm just gonna confirm. Oh, okay. It crosses over.
I just
Mm.
love watching the like torches just move on top of the water. Like,
think
yeah, I'm
you-
just gonna get rid of this torch.
With the overlay on the stream, you can like look at everyone's backstory as well. I think you can check out the pages, right?
Can you see the
You should be
backstory as
able
well?
to.
I don't. Yeah, I think so.
I think isn't the
If you click
backstory,
them.
like,
I don't. I think the backstory is private because
Oh, is it?
obviously,
Yeah,
say for
that's- okay.
viewers read your back and relay it to someone else. It's like-
Well, a lot of the backstory isn't revealed yet. Anyways, but you can see basic information and shit
Yeah.
like that.
Oh, there's a
think
little
it
gap
is-
here.
I think the only people who can see the backstory.
Oh, there is a gap.
just
Yeah.
Here's the
player
gap
itself
that
and
we
the
didn't
DM.
see before. I think we should check this out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it
But
right now.
it kind of looks like no one can get in here.
How
Garret,
big is it?
can you get in this little gap?
It's 5 foot wide, but it's like because of how the walls have been made on the thing I used to make it. It makes
Oh,
it seem.
okay. So we can
So we
get in
can.
there.
Yeah.
All right.
Should
Yeah,
we
so
look?
right there you see this like rather standard kind of wooden door from the looks of it, honestly. Like oh putting torches through the doors, eh? Love it.
Yes.
But yeah, you just see this at like oak, kind of like a reinforced door.
All right.
Can we check if it's open?
Yes.
Somebody able to check the
I'm
lock?
nowhere near, so.
Oh, Wilhelm, why don't you knock, see if anyone's home?
I don't think that's a good idea. So can I quickly do? Can I like? So it has a keyhole, right?
It looks as though it's like a handle, so like
Okay.
a normal handle, and then you see underneath it has like a kind of lock bit.
Okay. Because I was wondering if I can like look through the lock, but it's probably too dark.
If you shone your torch, like since you have your torch with you, you could try to, but the things you see inside may be a bit dark still, though.
Yeah.
Why don't we just try the door handle?
Yes, I'll try the door handle, and if I die, yeah,
The door
I'll
blows
be
up.
the sacrifice.
Okay.
The door blows up!
So you try the door handle, Dan,
Mm-hmm.
and as you start turning the handle, you hear a clicking noise.
Oh,
Shit.
God.
I knew
I'd
it.
like you to make me a dexterity saving throw, please.
I knew it. I called
We
it.
checked for traps first.
Only we had a rogue in the party that could check for traps.
Well,
Yeah,
if
if
Wilhelm
only.
hadn't have jumped the gun.
Okay, 1 second.
The silly peasant.
Okay, there we go.
20.
20. Okay, so you successfully managed to like nimbly dodge out of the way as you hear a kind of as this like crossbow bolt just come from behind, and you just like duck out the way just narrowly as it hits the door itself, and you just hear it. Ding.
Well, that was a close one.
Nice job.
After that, you do also hear you hear from the other side of the door, from the sounds of it, a lot of scuffling.
Hmm.
Is the door still locked? Or was it locked to
No.
begin with? Or was it just trapped?
He was able to move the handle, but as he did it, he just like took his hand off as the crossbow
Okay.
bolt tried
I
to
think
get him.
the rogue should take lead since he can investigate.
I will be putting on my bravado, and Jasper will be opening the door first. Stealthily, though, I will
Yes.
specify.
Adeline raises her eyebrows in surprise.
Okay. So, you try the door handle. Make me a dexterity saving throw.
And he's dead.
Hey, my dex is +4.
And he's dead.
Roll 1.
The D20 still?
Yeah.
Yeah, 1d20 plus 4.
+4. 11.
Oof.
If it wasn't +4, you'd be dead.
So, as you try the door handle again, you hear the click again as this crossbow bolt strikes you in the back.
I mean, you were meant to investigate, not open it.
Let me roll for damage.
Oh god.
He's gonna die. I wanted you to go first so you could like.
I asked you if the door was open after he'd pulled the handle down.
The door wasn't open. It was like he turning the
Matt's
actual door
Terminator.
handle and
He's
So
a
go
robot
Yeah,
now.
he's a robot.
let it.
Yeah.
Not anymore.
Now you're
No,
good.
you are.
Am I fine?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. When I asked, is the door open or still locked?
Oh no. Like he can open it, but he pressed down on the handle, and obviously as the crossbow bolt, the clicking noise, it was like a let go, kind of dodge.
Oh, okay. So I didn't know that. Okay.
Yeah.
Time to die.
It's okay. We can heal you. Maybe.
Luckily, you take 3 points of damage.
That's half your health.
Yeah. Ow.
So, Josh, if you go onto your DnDbeyond character page,
Yeah.
just where your hit points is, just put in 3 and then put damage, and it should update it on the overlay for people.
It's okay. We won't let you die yet.
We'll
Yeah.
try and make sure you don't die.
We'll let you in 10 minutes.
Wait, so just edit the current.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
next to where the hit points are, there should be a little box that you can type in a number and then either hit heal or damage.
Yeah.
So if you put 3 in there and then put damage,
Yeah, done it.
it should
Sorted.
then show up on the overlay as you taking that.
Yep, it is.
Yeah,
Thanks,
there you go.
Nero.
See, this is what I get for charging in.
But the door is now
I mean,
the door is now open, Matt, right?
Yeah, the door's now
Right.
open.
I've taken the sacrifice.
okay.
Now make
I
your
will go-
entrance.
Yes.
So yeah, let me just move the light so then there we go. So you can actually see inside.
You going into the room?
Well, I've taken a hit from a crossbow.
I
so-
would go into the room since I'm very tanky.
You're going into the room.
Yeah, I'll overtake and go in second.
I'll follow as well.
Okay.
Okay, they can probably see us now because of the light source.
And the 2 crossbow bolts going off.
Yeah.
They who? I don't see no
So
one.
then, as you step into the room,
Yes.
you're met by two individuals either side of you, to which
I see that.
you hear. Give me a sec while I roll to see if these actually hit you. That's a 14 and a 15. Both miss as you manage to nimbly dodge out the way as 2 crossbow bolts just kind of both go past you, just in unison, as you just nimbly dodge out the way.
If only they like hit each other.
Boys, we got intruders! And I'd like you to roll initiative.
Oh,
Fuck
that's good.
yeah.
Oh my
Okay.
god.
So let me get turn order up. So, if any of you are using Roll20 to roll for your initiative, if you click on your token itself, go onto your character sheet and click the initiative button itself, it will auto put it onto the turn order.
I mean, might as well.
14 for initiative.
Yeah, I guess I'll use
confused.
thingy as well for initiative.
So, if you go onto the 3rd tab,
All right.
it will show your character sheet. Click on it, and then on your core page of it, there will be initiative. Like for you, Nietzsche, you've got 2 initiative. If you click on the actual text which says initiative, while clicked onto your token, it will apply onto the turn order.
Wait, how did I do this in Roll20?
Oh, you have to wait. I'm confused.
There we go, I did it.
Stop
I had
rolling.
to, like,
Hang on,
Oh.
where do I click for rolling?
Fire.
initiative?
Okay, apparently it's coming up with 0 for
Oh, yeah, that's not right.
Oh yeah, that ain't
There
right.
we go.
Okay, so
Wait,
I
wait.
typed it
Yeah.
multiple times, so I should accept the first one or the last one.
just
the
where,
first
wherever it
one,
puts
first
it
one.
up in your
But
initiative
where
order.
where do I click
That's
to
21.
roll it automatically?
If you
Um,
bring up your character sheet, so where the chat is, the next tab should say journal.
Uh-huh.
You should be able to open your character sheet on there.
Yeah.
When it opens up, if you go to where the initiative is, you can actually click on initiative and it will do that roll for you.
It
Yeah.
doesn't though.
Yeah, it does for me.
Have
Oh,
you
wait.
have you
Oh,
have
I
you
had to click
previously?
initiative. No, I had to click initiative itself. I was clicking like my bonus.
Oh right,
Yeah.
yeah.
Right, gotcha.
Okay, let me just add these guys to the turn order too.
Yeah, I need to change mine to 21.
So is it? There it is. Okay. There we go. Just adding them in. Descending, there we go. So, top of the board. Dan, you are first. What do you wish
Hell
to
yeah.
do?
Okay, let's look what weapons I have. I guess I'll attack the one on my right. So
You want the one on your right?
Yeah.
So, this
the
guy?
bottom one.
That one?
Yes.
Yep.
Mhm.
What are you doing then?
I'm gonna use my greatsword. My
You're gonna, ooh.
trusty
Remember that
great-
all of us can see the enemy.
No, but you will once you enter.
Once we enter the room, we will.
Yeah.
So I'll move close to him,
Okay.
and then what do I roll?
Oh, shit, people can't do nothing. I just realised I'm blocking the doorway.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, you are.
I
Hit
mean,
once
hang
once
so
again.
it's I almost typed in Twitch there.
I can wait. What's your size, Lamba?
He's medium.
You
Medium.
can't see past him.
Am I small?
Yeah, you're technically cast as
Yes,
small.
because oh boy, I can pass through
There
you.
we go,
Ah.
21.
Yeah, you could share the same space band.
No, but I have halfling nimbleness, so I can
Yeah,
move
you do.
the space of any creature that is of a size larger than mine.
Mm-hmm. It's great.
Okay.
21 to hit.
21, yeah.
Okay, yep, that hit. So you see as Dan just pull out his greatsword, just kind of like holding it into your hands and just like overhead, like trying to slash down on him.
Okay, now I'll roll for damage.
Yep, no. 12. Ooh,
12.
okay. Nice. Okay, so you see as you overhead swing down with your greatsword, you literally chop him in half with that one hit,
Jeez.
and he goes flat on the floor, dismembered in two halves.
This is why I love great swords over any other weapon.
Oh my god.
Nice.
Okay.
Yeah. Do you want to do anything else, or is that it?
I mean, is there anything else I can do?
How much
Apart
did
from-
you move? You moved 10 feet, so you have 20 feet of movement left if you want to move anywhere else. Other than that, not really much.
Okay, I'm just gonna move like over here, then I'm done.
Okay. So, time for one of the bandits. Okay, so this bandit here, which is hiding behind a bit of a pillar, will use. Let's see. Trying to keep a bit of a distance from you, he'll use his light crossbow to shoot at you. After seeing what just happened, and that's a natural one. Great. So yeah,
No,
so
you can stop there.
he tries firing his crossbow bolt at you. He's like, "God damn it, this piece of shit!" And then he actually moves back more into the corners of the room, and that's his go.
Okay.
Hello, Loon.
Well, I can't see anything, so I literally can't do anything from unless someone moves.
I mean, not a turn yet.
Yeah.
No, that, like what? I can't. There's literally nothing I can do.
Yeah, no.
You can, yeah, but then you can move anymore, right? If you hold a turn or an action.
Yeah,
If
you can.
you-
You can hold your turn
hold an action.
for an action, not
Yeah.
well, DM's choice, but yeah, it's normally you can hold the action, not the move as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can like prepare ready to do something just in case anything happens, but other than that, it's not what you do because people are.
Do you have any healing powers?
That'd
I
be
do.
lovely.
But
You could do
I only
that.
have. I mean, I could heal Jasper. It would be nice.
Yeah.
Fine.
I'm just thinking, like, if he dies,
Fine.
I have no purpose.
Can you like choose who to heal and how do you like? Cause I can like click. I can click my spells.
But you
You-
would have
you just-
freedom,
you-
Wilhelm.
Yeah, you just say who you want. It depends. If it's healing word, you
Mhm.
gotta just be able to see the person essentially.
Well, I
If
can
it's
do either.
if it's cure wounds, you have to be able to touch him.
Well, he doesn't have a lot of health, so it doesn't really matter which.
No.
No, it's not gonna matter.
But I might as well do. Cure wound. Matter. They take the same action anyways. Okay, I heal. Okay. Level 1, submit. 7.
There we go. 7 HP. So,
You're welcome.
because obviously your max HP is 6, you
You just go
heal
back
up to your.
yeah.
Yeah, you just go back to 6. You don't get any more
Don't
health.
get no overshield.
No.
No, this isn't.
Okay, is that it, Nietzsche?
That's it. That's all I can do.
Okay, another bandit. Okay, so this other bandit, seeing you in the doorway, Jin, he will actually try to do a crossbow at you. So we'll see.
Bring it.
That plus that. 16.
Ooh, 16 just hits.
Yeah, it just hits. Okay, so where's that? Don't hate me. 9 points of
Oh my
piercing
God.
damage. I rolled max damage for it.
Oof.
Shit.
Don't
Yeah.
die.
9 points of damage, you said.
Yikes! We now have 3 health.
Maybe you should have saved that heal health.
Well, it's easier for him to die.
Oh, thanks.
Josh would have been dead. Hi, Mercy.
Josh could have actually
Stop.
done that. Oh my god. And
Help me, Mercy.
at that point. Aw. Okay, and that will be his go, honestly. Garret.
I will move up first.
Yep.
So there's 10,
5, 10. Yeah, 10 feet. And then
shit.
you have another 15
Oh,
feet.
wait, I can just reach that guy up there, right?
You can just reach that guy, yeah.
Yeah, okay. So I will go there then, and I will hit him with an unarmed strike.
Okay. Roll damage. Roll to hit anyway, even. So.
Hang on.
Who had the torches, by the way?
It was
me.
Nietzsche and Dan. So let me put the torch with Dan itself.
Yeah.
There we go.
Wait, so that was just a d20 plus hit dice, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Plus
Yeah.
your.
Okay, I roll a natural 1, but I have...
But lucky.
Yeah, I have lucky, so I can reroll.
Hell yeah.
Ah,
Oh
the
my
luck
God.
feat.
That's okay, another one, natural 1.
Another one. So does that
Yes.
roll again? Or
Natty
No,
plus.
'cause I have to use the
you have
reroll.
to use the okay.
Yeah.
Don't hurt yourself.
So yeah, that's a miss.
So yeah, that's a miss. As you try and like kind of just punch him in where like his gut is, and as you try and do it, it's just like you literally just punch like part of his like leather armor, and it just doesn't seem it. He's got this really hard gut. It just doesn't feel like it dealt anything to him.
Alright. Then I will use my bonus action to hit him again,
Okay.
because I can do that.
Yep. The monk.
That is better. That is 19.
19. That hits.
That is better.
Roll damage.
All right.
See, you led with your weak hand. I don't know why.
That is 6 points of damage.
6 points of damage. As you like try again, but this time you just clock him to the face. You just like punch him right in the cheek, and he's just like, ugh.
Can I reach that?
Yeah, you can. You could do like
Okay.
you're a monk. You're dexterous. You could just do
Ah,
like a
fair
mini jump. Boom.
All right. That is my turn.
Okay.
Right.
Jin, your go.
I'm going to go into the room 30 feet, which I think should put me there. Am I able to just about
15 feet, that is.
Oh, 15, so I can get further.
Yeah,
into the
15. So yeah, so you can go 3 more tiles direction.
room. I'm going to go over here. Which should give me just enough sight on this guy here.
Yeah.
And I'm going to pull out my pistol and I'm going to take a shot on him.
Oh, okay.
So it's a 19 to hit.
Yeah, that's a 19 to hit.
And then... No, why is it not giving me the damage roll?
If you click on Pistol Exandria, if you click
Yeah.
on the text itself, it will do the damage. Like underneath your roll.
Oh, okay, got it.
In the actual chat itself, if you click on it, it will. There we go.
8 points of piercing damage.
8 points of piercing damage. Shit. Okay. As you literally just get out your pistol, aim, and he just strikes him right like in the shoulder, just goes completely through. You just see that like the small hole where the actual pistol bit itself, and you hear this like mini container explosion. And you're just like, ah!
Yeah, that's me
Anything
done.
else?
No, that's me done. Only one action.
Okay, that bandits. Unfortunately, seeing as you just try to basically wound him with that pistol, he is gonna do the same to you, and roll and use his crossbow. 13. So
Misses.
that misses. Yeah. As he just aims it at you, and just because of like that was his aiming hand. You just like fucked up his aiming arm, and he just tries, aims it, fires, and it just goes straight by your head.
I just kind of duck out the side and give him a look like, really?
And with that, he will get behind the pillar, and that's his turn. Prince Jasper Bensworth.
Well, hello.
Hello.
Well, I need to be able to
Okay.
even see anything. To start
You're
with.
just standing in
yes.
darkness right now.
Where's my torch?
It's on you.
Oh,
It's on you itself. Like,
So,
got it.
wait, just so I'm
It's
clear as well.
in the
You can
doorway.
Can I make multiple moves as long as it's within the?
You have 30 feet of movement, so you can use as much of that 30 feet as movement, as long as it all adds up to 30 feet you've moved.
Because I am going in blind here.
Yeah.
Yeah, one step at a time.
There's some light.
Yeah.
Fine.
That's why I'm like doorway first. Okay.
So you go from there. So that's 10 feet of movement so far. So you've got 20 feet left.
What's the range on a short bow?
It is
80 bracket 320. Which one am I using?
basically the shot is fine up to 80 feet. That's like the range
Okay.
it can do. Any range after 80 all the way up to 320 is at disadvantage, and anything after 320 feet you're not going to hit it at all.
So like I'm within 80 here, right? That's 80.
Yeah.
It'd be nice if you
Easily.
didn't stand in the doorway for me later.
I'm gonna move.
So yeah,
It's about
do
35.
you remember these are pillars, these squares here?
Yeah.
So in order to get
Is
anyone,
the rest of the stuff just tables and chairs?
yeah, tables, chairs, and then you got some pillars in the middle bits. So in order to shoot anyone, you'd have to like move here where the torch is,
Yeah. That's what I'm
and
planning.
even aim at anyone.
Right.
So that's covered by a pillar. That is 2. You got Garret here, which is small, so you could technically go for the bandit because he's taller than Garret. And then that guy's covered by a pillar.
If I take one more step forward, do I lower the risk of hitting Garret?
Yeah, you're a bit more of an angle, so it would lower the risk of hitting him. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna take one more step forward then.
Wow, how generous.
Oh, I still need you around.
Wow.
You are blessed by my presence.
Right.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna go short bow into the bandit standing in front of Garret, I think.
Okay, roll to hit.
Doo-doo-doo. Well, you said the quickest way to do it was on the character sheet.
On the character sheet, you should have a little section which says attacks and spellcasting. It's underneath where your HP is a bit, and I've got presets for you. So you got dagger, rapier, short bow, and arm strike. So just click on the short bow, and it'll roll for you.
Am I being blind? Underneath where?
So when you open up your character sheet on roll 20,
Yeah, I got it. Yeah. And then just clicking on short bow.
Yeah, just click it.
There you go.
So 6. So yeah. Okay. So you get out your short bow, try and like focus down where the guy is. You pull it back, bling, and it just like falls to the floor a bit in front of you, and you didn't put enough force into the shot. So.
Have you even reused one of those before?
Yes, I have, but Garrett's ghastly body is in the way.
Sure, blame me.
Sure.
So yeah, you have 10 more feet of movement anywhere you want. Other than that, you can. So if you want to move 10 feet anywhere you want, or you can just stay there if you want.
I'm gonna move forward 10 to try and lower the angles on the two bandits behind the pillars.
Okay. There we go. Is that you all done then?
I believe so.
Okay.
Yeah, it is.
Bandit numero uno. Okay, so after you clocking this guy in the face, Garret, you see as he has his scimitar out in hand, and he just tries to strike at you with this like relatively large scimitar
All right.
compared to your size. 21.
Yikes! Nah, that misses.
Definitely.
Ooh.
Okay.
Stop killing the party, Matt.
That is 6 points of damage.
God damn it, Matt.
I'm sorry.
I cannot heal everyone.
It's fine.
So now we know the person that really wanted to go murder hobo on everyone. It wasn't the players, it was the DM.
And with that, he's going to end his go.
Oh my god.
Wilhelm?
Okay, so I'm gonna use my special action to the Crimson Rite.
Okay.
So I believe I take damage.
Yeah,
to
1
my
HP.
level.
1 HP
Yeah.
worth of damage for you.
Okay, so I'll do that now. And my temporal health is also 13 until, the day passes.
Yeah.
And
So,
now I
Note
get...
your HP as 13 for the moment. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
And now, I put that in the temp.
Okay.
And
So
now
you've
I
applied
get,
that
like,
to your
plus
greatsword?
1. Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
So in case I need to do that extra damage.
Okay.
Okay. Let's see. I'm trying to get the lines. It's not that.
It's underneath the magnifying glass if you want to get the rule.
Yeah, that's what I'm after. Okay, I'm gonna move to with this guy, over here.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna attack him.
Okay.
Where is my greatsword?
I've set it up for you so you have the right damage applied as well as one of your pre-made ones.
Oh, okay.
So great sword right is the one with
I should click that then. There we go.
9. Oh, so you try and do the same thing with this other bandit, trying to like just get rid of him as quick as you can, and you kind of just strike into the pillar as he just like dodges back slightly, as like the greatsword just kind of scrapes across like just a bit above the bandit.
Mhm. Oh well. I guess I should do nothing else.
Okay. Bandit numero uno. Okay.
Yeah.
So bandit number 2 will this one near you down here, he will actually try to. He will actually come up to you to try and help his friend here, and use his scimitar to strike at you.
Okay.
14. So yeah, that doesn't hit because you got 16 AC, isn't it?
Yep.
Yep.
It's okay. I can take these 2 guys by myself.
So yeah, so he tries to strike you with the scimitar, and you kind of just like body back slightly, just narrowly dodging as he just strikes across near where he would have got your chest. And with that, he's going to end his turn too. And Alune.
You can finally move into the room.
Save us.
Yay.
I can only save one of you.
This is when she nopes the hell out and was just like, what a bunch
Yeah,
of
I'm just gonna
rookies.
leave. Alright. Well, I feel like... Ooh, it's because Garrett's like right next to an enemy, I feel like I have to heal him if he's gonna die.
He did take a lot.
They both have 3 health!
Yeah.
So I will cast, fuck, where did I go? I have too many tabs. I will cast, I can actually not, I'm not in range of him, but he can, I mean I can move over there, but I don't want to die. I will,
Dan, did you take the torch with you, by the way?
Yeah.
I will move over to
There,
Garret
I would do it
and
now.
healing, like, fuck. Yes, I will cure wounds. So, yes. 11.
Hey.
So you're full health.
I'm full health
Full
again.
health.
Then I will. Cantrips can use that any time, right? Alright.
So cantrips, if it says you can use it as a bonus action, you can when it's in an encounter like this, it's like limited. So you can use, depending on what the cantrip says. If it says you can use it as a bonus action, then you can use it as a bonus action on your turn. If it says to be used as an action, then it's used as your main action on your turn.
Yeah, I have no idea. I have no fucking idea.
Let me check for you.
If
What
you
spell
click
were you
can-
looking up?
Wait.
I'm just looking
If
in general. 'Cause I'm
Oh,
not sure.
okay.
Spell.
But I've used up all my like other spells now that I can't use them anymore.
Yeah, you don't have any cantrips. You can use as bonus actions.
All right, I will just move slightly back then.
Okay.
And then my turn.
So, bandit number number 3. Okay. So this one over here will actually attempt to, noticing that he actually saw you healing someone in a room, he will actually try
Yeah.
to strike at you because now he knows that there's a magic user within the party.
Shit.
Of course.
Luckily, he rolled shit, and he rolled a 7.
Oh.
Thank God.
As like previously, with all these like crossbow bolts flying around, you just see this one strike near the wall near you, and you're just like, oh shit.
The fuck?
And with that, he will go back into cover again, and who knows turn? Garret.
All right. Well, I'll just deck this guy in front of me in the face again.
Nice.
That is a dirty 20 to hit.
Ooh, okay. Yeah, that hits then.
All right. And that is another 6 points of damage.
Ooh, another 6 points. So you kind of like just go and try to like do a jump like uppercut into his chin, and you literally just see him like just go flying back and just knocks on the floor.
Nice.
And that is him.
Sweet.
Very
All
nice.
right. So I can move now and then do my bonus action as well.
Yes.
Okay. How do I do the the ruler to see how far I can go?
On the left-hand side, in the top left, there's like a magnifying glass like icon. Beneath that is kind of like a circle
Right.
ruler type thing. If you click that, then
Okay. Yeah. Okay. All right. So I can move over there.
yeah, so you can get there.
Okay. So then I will move over there and use my second punch to hit that guy.
Okay.
That is 21 to hit.
21. Yep, that hits.
All right. And that is another
Never rolled.
6 points of damage.
Shit. All right.
Many claps.
Mini clap.
Savior.
And that's you all done then.
Yes.
Jin.
Right. Seeing the two bandits going after Wilhelm, I'm going to move 15 feet, so I'm over here.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Your
about
3 health is scaring me, man.
there. I need both those bandits to make a Constitution saving throw.
Ooh. Okay.
Is it
I know
cone of
what's
flame
happening.
time?
Kind of, not technically, it's cold, not hot.
Is it the take half damage on a success, isn't it?
Yes.
Yes. So that's a 19 and a 3. So
So one succeeds, one fails.
yeah, this one succeeds. The one behind him fails.
Damn it. Because the one
Fair.
above him is who's going next.
So that's 6 points.
Oh, wow.
6 points of cold damage to the one that saved, and 3 points to the one that didn't.
3 points to the one who saved.
Yeah.
Okay. So, fuck. With that, you exhale this huge like froth breath just out your mouth, and as you do this, you literally just freeze this guy on the spot
Oh shit.
for that one, and he just crumbles to ice shards after you do that. This one like kind of grunts the force slightly, and just seems to like not shrug it off, but it's kind of like he doesn't seem too affected by it to an extent.
Cool. Been
He's
fun
not
chat.
badly wounded.
No!
There we
Right.
go.
Oh no,
So,
wait,
is that
there's a
your
few more
turn?
people before him.
Yeah,
Wilhelm's before him. I'm saved. Hopefully.
yeah, probably.
Jasper.
Hmm. Garrett's back to full health, right? Still.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, I'm comfortable with him staying there. Then I think I have to go and help my boys down the bottom. Reluctantly. So I need an angle, and I think
Oh god, if he gets the kill, he's gonna be so fucking big-headed about this.
It is so true.
do I
Um,
have? Do I have angle there between the pillar and?
Yeah, you do. You do.
Okay. So I will short bow again. This is gonna be tough. Come on. Short bow.
22.
Oh,
Not bad.
better,
So
better.
in the chat itself, click on that short bow,
Yep.
and it will do the damage for you.
6 piercing.
Okay, so this time you properly knock it back, and you let go like as much force as you can. This time, like, and you should just strike right into like his chest, and you just seem like as he takes 6 points of piercing damage. Now he is looking really hurt at this point. Like he's looking
anger.
pretty battered.
Did I have any movement left?
Where did you move from? You was here, weren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I'd say
you have
so.
you'd have 10 feet of movement left then.
Okay, I pop back in between the pillars. Just.
Okay. Is that it then?
That's my turn.
Alright.
Wilhelm.
Okay, this time we're not gonna fuck up.
Finish him. Finish him.
Okay, let me. There we go.
Is that
26.
nat 20?
Yeah.
Nat 20.
Yeah.
Nice. Double damage.
22. So yep, click on your great sword right
I think he's gonna be very dead.
in the chat.
Very dead. And
Oh, you know,
Yeah.
just 28 points of damage. Matt, is he still
Yeah.
standing? I'm not sure. He may have one hit point left.
Yeah.
disintegrate.
So yeah.
Holy shit.
So you literally
Men
see
are dead.
repeatedly. You just see Wilhelm just like overside like slash him, and he goes pop just into two pieces, just like. He just has his lower body and his half body, and you just fall on the floor. Fuck.
Got
28 points
overkill.
of damage.
Yeah, we'd already injured him. Come on, chill.
Matt, how many hit points did he have left before that?
3.
Wow.
Little bit over.
I could have literally like hit him with my fist, and he would have been dead.
You could have.
Yep.
Okay, is that you, Dan?
Yes.
Or are you gonna move or anything?
Actually, I will move. I should move into the middle of the room.
Alright.
Okay. And Alun, you're
To
gonna
move so I can see this heckin' thingamajig.
Bandito.
I think I can hit him from here. Yes.
I'd say yeah.
All right. Let's see here.
Please don't roll low and hit Garret.
I will try. I will. I'm just like thinking what I want to do. Oh, that would have been nice, but it doesn't. Oops. Did I do a thing? I think I do a thing.
Yeah.
You did
That's
a
what I-
fireball.
but that's what I wanted to do anyway. So
Okay,
that's
yeah.
fine.
Yeah, that hits. So roll for the damage. So just click on the firebolt text.
7.
Nice.
So you see as you just kind of like throw this bolt of fire, like conjure it up in your hands, just throw it at the bandit himself, and he just gets set on fire, and he just kind of burns. It's like ah! And he just like drops to the ground, burning. And that is it.
We made it through our first encounter. Woo!
Hey.
It's actually 2 Sundays, 1 off Lambo, 3.
Where's- Whoops.
You did it!
Yay!
Everyone cheers.
Yeah.
Nothing went
You
wrong.
did it! Da, 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 da,
At least I didn't
da.
get hit, and I also like annihilated 2 people, so I feel confident.
Yeah.
I annihilated 1.5, so.
I killed one! Yeah! Cleric.
I looked fabulous.
Well,
Alright.
sure. Whatever you say.
I wanna check their bodies for any.
Yes, that's a good idea.
Yeah, I'm gonna loot one as well.
Oh, my connection to the server was interrupted.
Oh.
Guess we can't loot.
Doesn't that mean we get double the loot if the DM gets disconnected?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
Like a hidden rule.
Yeah, definitely.
Sounds good to me.
Yep, nothing's loading for me at the minute.
Oh no.
Oh.
It was that Crimson
back.
Right damage. The roll 20 was just like a level 1 did. I'm
Fuck.
sorry, what?
Level 1, 28 damage. Nope.
Love Crimson Right. Blood Hunters are so much fun.
They are.
Blood
Okay.
Hunters fall second to Paladins for me, so.
I'm back in. I'm back in now. Okay.
Hey.
So you guys are gonna loot the bodies, did you say?
Yes.
Okay. So whoever's looting the bodies, make investigation checks.
Ooh.
Okay, because this always
Um,
goes so well for me.
Investigation. Wait, where is it?
That's a 4.
17 from me.
I got 5.
Uh,
I found nothing.
Okay, so
4.
24 for Nietzsche.
Woo,
Daddy.
level
I
1.
find everything!
Minute, did they go through?
Unbelievable.
So Nietzsche got 24. What did anyone else get?
17.
17 for you.
I had 5.
I
Yeah,
had
four.
4.
I had 4.
Okay.
No one
Okay,
finds anything
so-
except me.
So on the body in front of you, Natty, you end up finding a small coin pouch, to which ends up having about 8 silver pieces and 5 copper.
Ooh.
For you, Nietzsche, you find on some of the bodies and like on the tables, you find the odd bit of coins and the lot, and in total you end up finding 2 gold worth of coin.
Ooh, damn. Nice.
Hell yeah. Give me all
You
the
three look on the bodies of the bandits you killed all together, and you find 4 or 5 copper pieces.
Oh, great.
I mean, that's better than nothing.
We were literally killing hobos.
money. You just gotta learn to look in the right places, my dude.
The secret compartment.
And look in their butt pockets.
Yeah, in the buttholes.
So is everyone all right?
Are we all healthy?
Except for Jin over there, so it looks like he's bleeding a little bit.
Yeah, I kind of hobble up slightly with a, was it a crossbow he hit me with?
Yeah, crossbow.
Yeah, with a crossbow kind of
You need help getting that out of you, like you
in
know.
my side.
I'll walk up to him, and I will pat him on the back, and I'll say, "You're all right, mate." And I will use what's it called? Healing touch, because I can actually do that.
Yeah, I don't have any left.
Um,
I'm useless at this point.
Let's see. Once per short rest as an action, you can draw power from to spend 1 of your hit dice and revitalize yourself or a creature you touch. Roll dice, add a wisdom modifier. Hang on. So my hit die is 8, I believe, right?
I think so.
Monk. Yeah, it is 1d8. You will heal for 5 points.
Smashing.
So you're on 8 HP. Hell yeah.
Yep. Feel much better for that. Thank you.
No worries.
Perfect. No one's dying anymore. No blood
Yes.
dripping anywhere.
Nope.
All right.
Is this only a
so-
flesh wound?
It is only a flesh wound.
Shall we continue then?
Indeed.
All right, let's go. And I walk up that way.
Alright,
Okay.
Actually, I wanna.
There
I
is a
wanna
back
quickly-
door, yes.
A quick
let's see what this is.
perception check to see if there's anything else around this room. Anything interesting. And that is a 21.
21. Okay, so you look around the room, and it just seems to be kind of like a meeting point, honestly, for what you can deduce from the area. Like, it just seems to be a meeting point for these bandits, and like on the actual tables themselves, you spot the odd like kind of playing cards and like to which they probably would have like bet money in their pastime while they were waiting for odd jobs to do or before anything was to happen with them.
Okay.
Right.
In that case, I wanna stealth as well. Continue.
Okay.
Yikes, that's 14.
14. Okay.
And then I wanna head out that way. So,
It's a
and
good
Loom,
point
can
on
you,
the stealth.
can you shine some lights?
Are we all stealthing?
Here you go.
Yes. Well, you guys, are you all stealthing?
I mean, yeah, I'm probably gonna
I
roll
guess
stealth.
we should.
Wait, is there like a door there?
Yeah, there is a door there, but the
Oh.
torch is on it, so it reveals the next room.
Okay.
Oh.
Um,
Sorry. I can't see it anymore.
It's
Oh,
underneath Natty, that's why.
can I check for traps as well, or is that just a rogue thing?
You can check for traps, but it's one of those things where rogues, because they're proficient with thieves' tools and that, they just get an added
Right.
bonus onto it. You can still
Yeah.
do that kind of thing. but they're
Okay.
just better at doing it than what
Alright.
you might.
Oh, these stealth rolls are not good.
Hey,
Yeah, we ain't very stealthy.
14.
Hey.
13.
Hey,
Nine.
fancy pants, do you want to check this door for traps real quick? And don't open it yet.
Okay. Right. So I will walk up. So I have thieves' tools, correct?
Yep.
They help. They will, won't they?
Yeah.
So is the door similar to the one we came in the first time?
Yeah, it's pretty much a copy.
Okay. Now, would it seem that this door passes back out to another sewerway or potentially another room?
Judging from how you maneuvered around this already, like, you know, how you went over the bridges and that, you'd assume this must lead into something else just because of how big the area was,
Right.
what you passed by.
Okay, so what am I rolling for using thieves' tools?
So it'll be 1d20 plus, it's a thieves tools. What it actually is it?
Can you just click it?
Yeah, you should be able to
Click
click
for
it.
it. Yes. If I can find it, if I'm blind.
I just realized I'm actually proficient in thieves' tools as well, since I have the spy background.
I can't click it.
Oh, okay. Then
Oh.
you have to do it.
You should be able to.
Oh, hang on. What attribute am I rolling?
It would be dexterity check.
So I can click it, but it's asking for an attribute.
Yeah. So
So dex.
select dex.
Yeah.
Sure. 20.
20.
Okay. So
Nice.
you kind of like inspect the door itself, and you inspect like the door handle and that. And from what you can distinguish, it doesn't seem to.
Doesn't seem what?
Matt.
What? Oh, did you not hear?
Yeah,
Oh.
you cut
Oh.
out.
Oh, okay. It from what you can distinguish, it doesn't seem to be.
No traps.
No trap.
Let's open the bad boy open.
Okay.
Had-
Despite using the tools on the door, Jasper still backs away and invites Wilhelm to go first.
Gladly.
Of course it is.
Are you wanting to open the door like
Yeah.
slowly, just go boof, like into
I'm
the?
a man of style. Nah, I'll open it slowly.
Okay. Let me do that for you. So you open the door slowly. Which you are able to see inside.
It's not. It does not look good, guys.
Oh.
There's some
Ah, fuck.
And
stuff
as
going
as you're peering into this room, you actually see a group of what looks like people dressed in robes, which are stood around some kind of symbol on the ground, and they seem to be deep in focus among like chanting some kind of like magical words of some sort.
Can we get like Can we do like a stealth attack if they're too busy distracted?
You can get essentially if you want.
An attack of
Okay.
opportunity.
Can we like all sneak up and then
Yeah.
strike at the
That's
same
what I
time?
was thinking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can try
Okay,
to.
I guess we would have to roll stealth for this.
So every person rolls.
So
So we
everyone
have to
rolls
roll a
stealth?
new stealth check then, or?
Yeah.
I'd say
We
you'd
just
probably.
roll-
Yeah,
we
you
just
just
roll
rolled.
stealth, so-
You're still stealthing
Still
from before,
stealthing.
so it'd
Yeah,
carry
'cause
it.
we'll all need to move in.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So I would like.
we
to
roll in stealth again.
No, we're using
Oh.
the previous ones.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
That's
Oh,
fine.
I'll just move
Yeah.
around to the back then, to this guy.
But that ain't good. For a lot of us.
No, so we just have to keep our
Aye.
distance.
Oh, I've just seen the symbol on the floor. Holy butts.
I mean, yeah, okay, but like I'll like sneak up to this side on like the back one.
Okay.
I might just stay. I might just go.
So what is everyone preparing to do then? To do
Go
your...
in this. I'm gonna go stand in this corner.
I'm lining up my
Is it?
gun.
Is it like just one action, or is it like a round of surprise?
It's a round, isn't it?
It's a round of surprise attack, but it's
Okay.
like, I think it's kind of like holding an action type of thing. Like, so you do one big primary action, and then
Okay. So no bonus action then.
don't think so.
No,
Okay,
not that I'm aware of.
All right. In that case, I try to ready my spear.
Should we roll
Okay.
initiative for this and then do the surprise round?
Yeah, do
Yeah.
the surprise round, and then we'll go into initiative depending on what happens.
Okay.
Plus, since you guys are sneaking, you will have advantage on your attack. So
Dope.
Okay.
All right. So then I will move up and try to hit it with my spear.
okay,
And that is a dirty 20.
that'll hit then.
Mm,
So that
is-
guy.
Let's see, 1d6. Oh, that is 10 points of damage.
Oh.
Ooh,
Yeah.
buddy. And that's with your spear, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. So you so a minute. Are you guys all striking at the same time, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
guess we
So
should-
yeah, everyone roll their things, and then I'll describe what happens to each thing.
Okay. I think I might use my bow for this.
Does a 10 hit?
Pen. Let me just check that for you. No, unfortunately. 10 doesn't
well-
hit.
Does 13 hit?
13. 13. Yep, that hits.
Okay.
Where are you heading?
On advantage, and I rolled the same number twice.
Fine.
I rolled 2 2s.
Who are you
But-
striking with that crossbow bolt? Is it this one? Dan?
Yes.
I'm
Okay,
gonna try and hit this.
I just don't want to get caught.
that one. Okay. Are you using Nietzsche?
Huh. I think I hit.
Oh.
Nice.
Oh. So yeah, natural
Wow.
20.
Wait,
Nice.
firebolt. That's 100. Wait, is that a radius one, or is that a straight? No, firebolt is straight line. Fireball is radius.
Yeah.
Sorry, I got panicked there when I saw 120 feet. I was just like, Nietzsche's about to
Yeah.
roast
This is
us.
tough.
And that was
I
a
mean,
10,
that was
10 damage for your spear, wasn't it? Nuddy?
Oh yeah,
10 damage for your
damage.
spear.
And
Yes.
I'm 12.
And then, what are you doing, Jasper?
I'm gonna risk being behind that guy.
Okay.
With your bad stealth.
Yeah. I'm still gonna risk it though. And roll rapier. Da, 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 da. Okay, 21.
21.
Nice.
Okay, roll your damage.
3.
Great.
Someone help him!
Okay, so let me describe the lesson. So, first of all, what you see is Naddy. You strike with your spear into this guy, plunging it right into where you think his heart would be, perfecting it completely, and he literally goes down on the ground, dead
Hell yeah.
instantly. Dan, you shoot your crossbow bolt at the guy, and you manage to damage him decently, but your aim isn't enough to just get him in one shot. So you just kind of strike him in the back slightly. Jin, you try and actually aim at one of the cultists themselves, and you just your pistol just ends up like completely missing. It just fires off into the distance with the loud bang, waking them up out of this like trance-like state they're currently in. But with that, since it's still a surprise attack, you followed by that, Enaloon, you managed to just knock out this guy completely with your firebolt, burning him to cinders. Jasper, you managed to stab him in the back with your rapier, just like try and thrust it through as much as possible, but you like just miss a vital spot. And with that, with the cultists now awake, they wake up, like quickly look around the room, and then you hear, as one of them says, "Rise, demon of Moors!" As one of them they both split.
Shit.
They slit their throat.
Wow.
As you see them tumble to the ground and their blood
Oh.
spilling on the circle.
Fuck.
We need to kill them all!
And I
boy.
need you guys
To
to.
roll initiative. Time to roll initiative!
I'm in danger.
Ah, fucking forgot to do the thing again. Oh, it's fine.
Yeah, give me a sec.
It still did it.
Oh, I need to.
Somehow.
Yeah, I need to redo it again.
Oh.
20
Okay.
initiative.
I mean, just edit it to the new ones.
Minus 18, so it's fine.
So yours is 18. Yeah, that's fine. Lambo, what was yours?
I must be in blind here. Where the fuck?
It's at the top.
You have
At
to
the top.
click your character and then click it. So that it...
Oh yeah, I've had it.
Initiative is, yeah.
Oh.
20.
20. Okay.
20.
I got the lowest.
Yes, you did.
It's okay.
Okay.
You guys have the same, so...
So let's do the descending order. So you see, as this cultist says that and slits his throat, you see this huge, and like it's huge for what you think it is. It's like an enormous toothy mouth surrounded by little like stubby appendages on its side, and it is on this like squat little bulbous body, and it starts rising out of the symbol, and you hear as it starts making these weird like gurgling sounds like.
This is gonna be great.
I'm gonna just stay over here. Thanks.
Jasper, what do you wish to do?
Win away, right?
Yeah, if I can. No.
Yeah, this thing looks disturbing as
I really wanted to go first, so I could like climb.
Okay, well, the first thing I'm doing is I'm moving to get behind this pillar, just in case it can spit anything at me or something. But I still want line of sight. So, like... So
what you can
here.
do, you could
come on.
you can essentially like shoot and then just move to the side if you really want to get behind
that's
the pillar.
true. That's true.
That's better, yeah.
Wait, what distance is that? Like 30 feet? 35?
25, that is.
Okay, that's good. Okay, so I'm gonna roll short bow again. Short bow, where are you? Eight. Fuck me.
8. So you knock back your arrow again, try and aim it like you did last time, like really thinking you've perfected like aiming now with it, and you just let it go, and it just like lands a bit near like the creature itself, just a bit on the edge of the symbol.
Hey, maybe
Looks
I
like-
angled it.
And you can't blame
Looks
them.
like your luck escapes you.
Oh, I just tuck in behind the pillar and cry.
Garret, your go.
Is crying in action?
I
Sure.
go up to him and punch
Bonus
it
action.
into whatever it is.
You what now in the who now?
I punch it into whatever it is, and that is a 23 to hit.
23. Woo! Roll damage.
Yes, this is good.
That is hang on, no. That is 7 points of damage.
7 points, nice. Okay, so you kind of like just strike it, like trying to think where to hit it because it's literally just like a mouth kind of like creature, and you just see like part of where like its eyes and its little stubby appendages, and you just knock it like in just an area which is in its mouth because that mouth is like scary as hell how large it is. And you just kind of knock it, and it just gets like knocked to the side slightly. It's like, "Ah!" And you seem to have done a bit of damage to it. You reckon?
All right. Then I will do the same thing again. And that is a dirty 20 to hit.
That hits.
All right. And that is another 5 points.
Another 5 points.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you do the same again, trying to be very careful of its mouth, and you just like clock it around the other side of what you think is its face, body thing, and it seems to have taken even further damage. It just lets out another scream like ah!
All right. If I now move away, it's getting an attack of opportunity, right?
Hmm?
If I move away now, it's gonna get an attack of opportunity.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, will do.
I'll just stay there.
All right. Move over here so I can see it. And
big is it?
I am going to cast what's it called? Toll the Dead, because if it's already wounded, it does more damage.
Go.
Yep. 1d12
nice.
instead.
Come on,
Yeah.
Michi.
Shit.
Very
What
nice.
is it? It's got to be a
Oh.
D14. Yeah, I need to roll a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, fuck off.
I rolled a 14.
So
Ooh.
succeed.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
succeed.
Okay, so what do I do now?
So that means
So-
it takes no damage.
Ah, that's sad.
That's
Yeah.
I'm gonna go stand over here.
You don't want to be seen by this ugly little thing.
I don't want to look at it. It's ugly.
Okay. It's the demon's go. So as it got clocked around its face type thing, it just stares at you like with like just absolute rage in its eyes, Garret, and it
Much.
attempts to bite at you.
All right.
Natural 20.
No.
Shit.
Well, that
No!
Oh boy.
Downside of monks. They're really good at punching, but really
Really?
fucking squishy.
I mean, I have 9 hit points. It's not
Well,
even the
that's not
lowest. But I feel like I'm gonna instantly die now.
What's your max HP?
9.
Jesus.
Luckily, it rolled shit. Well, it's kind of shit. And that is 8 points of damage.
Shit.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, you're now at
terrible.
1 health. That's shit.
Yeah.
It could have been a lot higher.
It's okay. It's okay.
Well, now we know how much damage output it can do. We can probably do double the amount.
And that's its go.
Oh, hang on.
Fucking hell.
Oh my god.
It's okay, I'm
Rip
just gonna
Daddy.
crimson write it.
Miss again.
We need
Cruise
that.
around. No.
Oh, boy.
Fucking two-handed sword. Quick.
Jin,
Please slice it in two.
I'm gonna take a pot shot at it with the pistol. 13.
13.
Yeah.
That hits.
Yes.
Oh, yes. Good.
Nice.
Come on, roll high damage.
8 points
8.
of piercing damage.
Pretty good.
Okay. So you kind of like shoot at it, like kind of in its mouth, like type area, and you see the body kind of just embed into the mouth, and it just kind of like it just coughs up a ton of blood after that.
And I'm gonna move behind this pillar.
Okay.
And that's my
Is that
turn.
your go?
Yep.
Yep.
Wilhelm, kill it.
Wilhelm.
Kill it like you do.
Okay.
Come on,
now,
Wilhelm.
Here
Slice
comes,
it.
here comes the I have to hit this.
Here comes the boom.
You have to hit this.
13.
Yep, that hits.
Oh, thank god.
Let's go.
Oh.
12 damage. Okay. So you see as Wilhelm just like it has his greatsword empowered, and this thunderous shock as it just tries to basically like slice its mouth in two. But as you kind of just dig into its kind of like rubbery hide, it just seems to like reflect it a slight bit, but it looks like it's took some serious damage from that.
Wait, I think we can kill it before next rotation, guys.
You
Oh,
do it.
I hope
Got this.
so.
I
Jasper,
really hope so. Holy shit.
Go, Jasper, go.
Jasper's
Don't
still
miss this
crying in
turn.
the corner.
Jasper
at this
sees
do
moment.
it.
the chance for glory.
Go, rich boy,
Runs
go.
straight
Oh,
up.
oh no!
oh fuck. No,
Oh,
it's
what?
So
over.
everyone's gonna miss, and then
Well,
it's over.
The thing is, right? I don't even have a hit dice anymore. Or wait, do I? Because it says.
Okay,
No.
if I hit,
Dead.
I have my bonus action to go again as well. So I
Yes.
hit again.
Yeah.
So I'm just hoping on the hit for the rapier.
13. Yes,
13 to
you do
hit.
hit.
Oh,
Yes.
No damage.
5.
How do you want to do this, Jeff?
yeah!
oh my god.
Was that it?
I mean,
Jasper.
Jasper's a
Five
nonce,
enough.
but I'm super happy at Josh getting his first kill. Let's be
That's
honest.
Yeah.
First time D&D player
Yeah.
getting his first kill.
Jasper's
Bravo.
a nonce.
Yeah. How do you want to finish? How do you want to finish this creature, Jasper?
With a rapier,
Yeah, but what-
already seeing that Wilhelm had pretty much sliced it in half. I take the rapier, put it inside its mouth, and just plunge upwards.
Okay. So you see as this happens, and it kind of it goes from like a screaming noise like, "Ah!" and it just falls to the ground. And there we go. You've killed the Maw Demon.
Fucking hell.
And we almost lost a member.
Almost.
Oh, dude.
Almost.
Like, I don't have anything to recover health with because I have 1 hit die and I spend it on Lamba.
I can't help you either.
So I cannot short rest. So I have 1 HP. Unless
It's
we
okay.
rest.
It should stay on the back line.
I used all
Yeah.
my heals already.
Same.
Okay.
Which is 1.
Shit.
So yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
Holy shit! Good job,
Right.
guys.
I want to loot that ass. Or mouse.
You want to touch that thing?
Sure. I mean, if it has loot.
Let's
It
see.
almost
I
killed
wanna-
me. I
Yeah,
want to take
true.
anything
I
from
wanna
it
see what
that
it
I
has.
can.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
investigation check, I guess?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah.
Is that
Ooh,
for
that's
anyone
not
looting?
That is a 5.
11.
Ah, well.
5,
14.
16, 14. Okay, so you guys all kind of investigate this thing's body, and it's like you kind of dismember a bit further so you can get to like where you think the belly area of it would be, and you actually find like some like a decomposed like arm of like some kind of creature, like it's like a little skeleton arm, and along with that, you guys do find like a helmet of just like a kind of just like iron helmet from what someone must have worn. And that's
Lovely.
it.
I'll pass.
Yeah, I'm just gonna.
Mm.
Yeah, no thanks. I'm good.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really want to touch it in the first place.
Just gonna back way over here.
We should probably explore this room.
Well, if nobody's taking it, I'll take it.
Garrett's taken as some like war prize.
Heck yeah.
The thing that nearly killed him.
Okay, there seems to be
Yeah,
another door here.
Is it just Iron Helmet?
Do you guys want to end the session there?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Because that feels like a good point to end it on, honestly.
On a
Yeah.
hill,
Seems
Alright.
like a good spot.
Alright, sounds good. Just out of curiosity, what was the max damage that could have hit me?
It would have been on the crate itself. It was it's a 1d6 plus 2, but then obviously
So-
the damage on the initial die gets doubled.
Oh,
So-
okay.
14 max.
So it wouldn't have killed
Yeah.
you.
No, it wouldn't have instantly killed me, but it would have knocked me unconscious.
Yeah,
Yeah.
knocked him unconscious.
But what do I add to my inventory? Iron Helmet?
Yeah, just put an iron helmet, and if you want that little skeleton on.
I mean,
Question mark?
I can't find it though. In DnDbeyond.
I'll just do it as like a little custom item kind of thing for you.
Alright. Oh, we survived the first session, guys.
Made it through the first session. Good work,
Hey,
people.
It was close, but holy
Very
shit.
close.
3 of us almost died.
Yeah.
I was so panicking when making this encounter because I was like, the thing is, you guys have the damage. Like, you actually have
Yeah.
damage. I'm like, I want to put you against strong things, but then at the same time, like, how strong do I make it?
It was a close one for a lot of things there.
Oh, yeah.
I
think
That-
we made the
almost
right
had me
choices.
Yeah, that max damage in the previous room, like, really
Yeah.
did a number on me.
Yeah. You're
But-
still not full health. So.
Still
For
not full health. Still
another group I run, my rolls are absolute garbage. Like, I don't roll well on damage at all. They always like get every encounter I throw at them, no matter how hard it is, they just crit on the end or whatever.
Yeah.
I'm just rolling like 1.
I've got to start like rolling these d20s beforehand better to get some better d20s checked out of this.
I mean, this
Also,
one,
no, health potions are
is
really
just
really
gonna-
good. They're really fucking expensive as well.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if people can see it that well in the camera, but
Yeah, nice.
as a lot of d20s, I need to double check.
Yeah. This one is definitely out. 2 net ones in a row? Screw that.
I just love the fact that I had the first roll of this session,
Yep,
and the first roll was a 1. Start as you mean to go on.
The back-to-back ones was better.
Yeah,
That
was
was,
great. Loved
something.
it.
That was something.
No, but good session, guys. Was fun.
Yeah,
Okay.
definitely.
yeah.
So yeah, we still on for next Sunday, Josh?
I've got to do my maths here.
Early's, right?
So next Sunday is okay, but we'll have to be earlier.
That's fair.
Yeah.
We can work that out.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, we just have to be earlier.
And we had 9 rolls.
Might
Yeah,
have to
that's
eat
fine.
on stream, but
Yeah.
should be fine.
Possibly.
yeah, that was great. So right, I'll round off the stream there, guys. Thank you so much for stopping by for the first stream. It's super fun. I'm really excited about where this is going to go. This is going to be great fun for all of that as well. So thank you guys for the raid, Dante for the raid, the follows. Thank you, Adam, Thomas, Gary, and Spaz for the donation so far. We hit £200 tonight for Game Blast and special effects, which is so cool.
Woo!
It also means I am definitely going to be doing another Dark Souls stream, so you guys get to see more pain from me in the form of trying to
Nice.
defeat the bloody Capra demon.
Good luck.
Yeah, because I did so well the first time. But yeah, no, I personally will be back tomorrow with more Okami. Check out the others as well. Make sure you drop them a follow. I'm pretty sure I'm putting that down right. Yep. Make sure you guys go drop them all a follow as well. Nietzsche, Josh, stream as well. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the rest of you guys don't at the moment, but we may convince them
Not
somewhere
at the
down the
Natty.
line.
Natty does.
Natty does as well. That was it. So make sure to go give them all a
down
follow.
to stream when they want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
You can say that for me as well.
Yeah, exactly.
true.
So yeah, make sure to go check out their streams. I will be back tomorrow. We'll be back with more D&D next week. So yeah, thank you guys very much for stopping by and enjoy the rest of your Sunday evening. See you later. Bye.